My Christmas was great. I woke up. What a wonderful thing when you wake up on Christmas morning and you're like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't want to be here. I want to, go back to sleep. But then you're like, wait a second. Wait a second. It's freaking Christmas, baby. It's Christmas, man. So you wake up fully and you go, you know what? It's time for me to get up. It's time for me to wake everyone up, get the whole fam up. You get, pots and pans and you start smacking the bottom of the pot and or pan with a little wooden spoon and you go, wake up, it's Christmas time. Yeah, I watched Home Alone and Home Alone. They didn't do that in either of those movies, but I did watch it. Anyways, it was great. Great morning. I got some breakfast, some delicious breakfast. It was a little like bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I got donuts for everyone. I got some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate was good. Um, and my little sister, I don't know if I said this, um, but she had asked me for this bleach skin on Fortnite. She wanted me to get her a bleach skin, and she's like, "Please, please," and I was like, I don't know." Fully, you know, fully well that like I knew, you know what I mean. She wanted to get the whoever the orange hair guy is, like the main guy from Bleach. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. So I didn't until this very moment. So she didn't get her damn present early. I went and I got her the whole freaking bundle, man. And she was so happy. She was jumping up and down. She was dancing. She was losing her freaking mind. It was amazing. Um, and that was fun. And then I got to show my me and my sister got to show my mom the Fortnite shop. And that was really fun because she's like, "Is that Kim Kardashian?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I know Kim Kardashian. That's crazy. But you see SpongeBob and you don't even bat an eye." I'm like, "That's crazy. They got SpongeBob in Fortnite." But and yeah, it was a good time, dude. So that happened. I then we opened presents, and that was a good time. I got a bunch of hello bet on it. What's up, man? Merry Christmas, by the way, for everyone that I didn't say Merry Christmas to. Merry Christmas indeed. I got a bunch of stuff. I got this is so fucking cool. I got a little plant that I forget what it's called. It's like hold on. Hold on. I got you. I got you, dude. And I know you're going to ask for pictures. I'll send pictures in a second. It's called a oh, it's just called a snake plant. There you go. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but um my mom got me a snake plant and I'm going to put it in my room and I'm gonna water it and shit, and I think it's really cool, and I like that. I don't know. I'm like, there's a little part of me that's like, I should start decorating my room a little bit, and maybe I'll put some plants around. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, I got that. I got my mom got me a big blanket, a like a what is it called? A weighted blanket, which is really cool. I haven't used it yet, but I'm kind of excited because I've always wanted to get a weighted blanket, I should say. And also apparently it's a cooling blanket. It's a cooling weighted blanket. I'm like, dude, if I want it to be cool, I would just take that bitch off. But you know what? That's pretty sick, dude. That's pretty. I've never heard of a cooling blanket. Anyways, pretty cool. And I got my grandma. I was dying, dude. My grandma always like I never have to buy toothbrushes because she stays supplying me with toothbrushes. It's like every time that I need to replace one, she'll it's like a damn sensor, man. It's like she's got this shit mapped out or something. But she got me a toothbrush and it's like the big ass, um the one that you press the button and it like rotates, you know what I'm talking about? Chargeable and all that shit. not only that, it came with I forget what it's called, but it's the thing that kind of, I mean, I have the box kind of near me, but like it came with other shit, okay? It's pretty cool. That's all I'm trying to say, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, man. She said if anything, my grandson's going to have clean teeth. Bro, my whole childhood growing up, my grandma, she like lost a few teeth. So she told me, she's like, you gotta brush your teeth. You gotta brush your teeth, or you're gonna be like me. Always. All the fucking time. So she's really taking that, taking that damn stance. But yeah, anyways, got that. And a few other things, like my mom got me this. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it is. She got me this crystal, or this rock. I don't really know what you'd call it, but it's black tourmaline. For those who know, I don't. Um, but I'm gonna put it somewhere in my room, and I think that'll be really cool. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I mean, normal stuff. I'm really happy. It was so cute, dude. I got to see my siblings. I think that's really like the fun of Christmas. At least the unwrapping part is like sitting there and watching my siblings are kids. You know what I mean? They're still like babies. Well, not babies, but you know what I mean. They're young, so they to them it's like Christmas is essentially like the same as it was for me or for us, right, when we were kids. And it's really cool getting to see them experience it in the same way. And they get so excited and they're unwrapping and shit like that, and I'm just like, oh man. And my little brother got headphones. My little sister, she got this book that she wanted, and this shit is hilarious. She got a book that she wanted from my mom, right? And her friend got her like these, cutout characters or whatever, from the same book. And not only that, the friend also got the same book for her. She got the book twice, man. I'm like, that is fucking, that's adorable, man. I love that, man. Oh, hi, Casper. Merry Christmas, my friend. How was your Christmas? It's great. I'm talking about it right now as we speak. It was fantastic. I hope yours is going super duper well, buddy. And thank you for the heart, me. That happened to me with the AirPods like 3 years ago. That's hilarious. Don't ever scare me like that with Brooke ever again. I almost had a heart attack. Oh, dude. No, don't worry about it, buddy. I had to clarify, man. Three people got me AirPods. Holy crap, dude. Glad you had a good one. Mine's going good too. Thank you. I'm very happy to hear that, man. That's amazing. Hi, Bunny. Merry Christmas. And Q, thank you for the follow. Skirly really wants a hippopotamus for Christmas, man. Me, my dad, and my mom were all given copies of Frankenstein. Oh, hell yeah, dude. My sister FaceTimed me and my grandma while my youngest sister opened her gifts. It was nice to see, despite the distance. For sure, man. Man, that's great, dude. But yeah, it was great. It was a good time. And you know what's so funny? My so I'm not privy to the to the trends with with kids, okay? With the Tim talk, all right? I'm not privy to a lot of the stuff, but um I guess it's a joke right now on TikTok for Christmas. Or maybe it's not right now. Maybe it's been. I don't know. I've never seen the joke. But it's like, something that is clearly not a PS5 being like, I wonder if it's a PS5, or I hope it's a PS5 or whatever. Um my oh, have a good night, Casper. I appreciate you being here. My little brother, as he was opening his first gift, hi Ellipses, Merry Christmas, buddy. As he was opening his first gift, he was like, I hope it's a PS5. And it clearly was not. It was like very clearly not a PS5. And I thought that was pretty funny. And then as they're continuing opening the presents, my dad's like, oh, it looks like there's a gift for all three of you guys. And I'm like, I know what the fuck is about to happen. I'm like, I know what's about to happen, dude. I know what's about to happen. You know it as well as I do, man. They go ripping up the box. It's a fucking PS5. That shit is hilarious. And then he's like, I called it. I called it. That's so fucking funny, man. Oh, good for him, dude. Good for them. Good for every one of them, dude. I'm sure they're gonna be really excited about that. But yeah, it was cute seeing that stuff. I didn't eat anything crazy today. I ate bacon and eggs, which were delicious for lunch. Um, and then just for dinner, just like 30 minutes ago or so, I ate chicken rice, asparagus, and something else that I can't remember right now. But it was delicious and very good. I hope you guys ate very well. I saw the food pics that you guys were sending in the Discord looked amazing. I saw the hauls, the gifts you guys were sending in the Discord. I love it. It looked fantastic. I love seeing that shit. And yeah, I was very jealous of the tamales today. Did Angel have a tamale? Prediction? No. Answer, unfortunately. But I will one day. I've decided that Angel will have a tamale one day, and he will enjoy it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say to you. My grandparents got me the same beanbag toss, and my half brother got the same for his birthday. That's funny. I'll make some for you. Thank you, thank you. My baby cousin cried because she'd been wanting a scooter, and yesterday, before she went to sleep, I said I would tell Santa. And then that was the first gift she opened, and she cried and thanked me for telling Santa. Oh, that's so cute. I almost cried because we did the elf on the shelf every time my baby cousins came over. And then today, the elf had to leave, and my sisters wrote goodbye cards for my baby cousins. And I was like, fuck. Aww. Aww. I got a sled. It never snows where I am. Well, I mean, you know. Honestly, it's kind of a flex to have a sled. I don't own a sled. Who the hell owns sleds, man? I had tamales, menudo, and way too much Mexican food. I'm like extremely jealous, to be honest. But yeah, no, it was a fantastic day. I also watched Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2, really, really good, by the way. Um, I just finished it earlier. Hilarious, very funny, kind of insane. They got what's his name? Kevin McAllister and these two grown ass men that definitely are trying to kill this kid. Like that shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. They are clearly trying to murder him. They're like many times they're like, we have a gun. We will kill you. Dude, the guy not Marv. Did you know Marv was the tall one and Harry is the small one? Did you know that, man? Because I thought it was the other way around, man. Even now, I'm like, isn't it the other way around? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, sorry. Merry freaking... I never knew that. But anyways, there was one part where Harry was like, I don't care. He said, I don't care if I get the chair. I'm going to kill that kid. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you, man? That's fucking crazy, dude. He's a little kid. He's a little child, man. Harry Potter? No, Harry, Home Alone guy, man. Not the chair. That shit was wild, man. They were down bad to get him. They really were. And these dumbasses, every time they're like, you know, we're not gonna fall for it. And then they fucking fall for it, dude. They're so dumb. But you know what? I don't know. I've always viewed them as like these dumbass, like idiot criminals. But they really are murderous, dude. They don't give a fuck. They're kind of wild, man. They were about it. Hi, Dianara. Merry Christmas, buddy. Kevin was so smart, I wouldn't have thought of everything he did. No, I wouldn't have thought of it at all. In fact, something tells me he didn't think of it. Something tells me that an adult thought of those ideas. Maybe multiple adults. I don't know, man. Could be. For real, like also using the movies to talk to adults. That shit's crazy, man. And these dumbass adults falling for it every time. Like a group of them. Dude, the people in the hotel, listen, maybe I got a lot to talk about with this movie. The one guy, the concierge, is that what you say? How you call him? The person at the front of the hotel, that dude was out to take out Kevin McAllister, man. What's up with that? What's going on there? He was out to get him. He immediately, off the rip, he was like, brother, there's something wrong with that kid. You know, he was like, keep an eye on that kid. What the hell are you talking about? He's one kid. And then his freaky weird ass goes up to the hotel room while presumably the kid is still there, right? He goes in there. He knocks on the door, and he's like, "A room service," and he's tricking them for whatever reason. Kevin McAllister goes and runs and hides. I don't even know why, but whatever. He hides. The guy comes in, and he's sneaking around, looking around for someone. Kevin McAllister acts like his dad is in the shower, to make it seem like there's more than just a kid living in this hotel, which, like, I don't even know why it would really matter like that, but whatever. He acts like the dad is in the shower, and he turns on the shower, and this fucking freak ass concierge, like, hears the shower, and he's like, oh, like his fucking his eyes perk up, and he goes over to the shower, he opens the door, and he looks in. What the fuck are you doing? What are you even here for, man? Why are you in the hotel, you crazy? And then, Kevin McAllister plays the shit that's like, basically like, I'm gonna kill you, pretty much. He's like, Get out of here, you pervert, or whatever, that he got from his uncle earlier in the day. And then the guy starts running, and I'm like, what is happening here? I'm like, dog, that's a felony. You're crazy, man. Anyways, I thought it was pretty cool, man. The next day, he's all embarrassed. Yeah, and then they give him a complimentary pizza. They give Kevin McAllister a complimentary pizza, as if that justifies the pervertedness of what had just happened. Are you crazy? A pizza? Okay, man. It's a good movie, though. By the end of the movie, there's a lot of things I got about this movie, I guess. By the end of the movie, you come to find out that Kevin McAllister only paid $1,000. Actually, it was like, I think it was $967 for the entire hotel trip, or not trip, but the entire thing from the hotel. Oh, under $1,000. I'm like, dude, that's a lot of money. That's not that much money considering what he was getting. He's at the tip top of the suite, man. He was getting like room service. He was getting money. He was getting food constantly. Like, that's not that much. And then at the end of the movie, the dad has the gall to be like, you spend $967 on room service. And then Kevin McAllister's fucking out of there. He bolts. But I'm like, dude, don't even act like your rich ass fucking family can't pay for that, dude. You live in a mansion with like 15 kids, bro. Going on trips every winter? Come on, man. $967, like, as if that's a lot of money? Come on, man. For them, it's not, man. For them, it's not. It's still a lot of money. Okay, for me, it's a lot of money. For them, it's not a lot of money, dude. They're chilling, bro. They're chilling. They don't need that, man. It's a lot for a child to spend. I'd rather my child spend $1,000, about $1,000, and not be dead in the New York street, man. I'd rather it, bro. I don't know what to say. Even though this fucking guy, Kevin, was out in the street regardless. This guy was crazy, man. He was doing some crazy shit. The parents always get first class seats and the kids get coach. I'm beating there. It's your fault you left him twice. Let the man go crazy. True! Dude, I was also dying because I'm like, listen, the mom is pretty bad in the movie, but the dad is like terrible. Like, they're both pretty bad parents, But the dad basically doesn't give a fuck. Like, at all. He basically doesn't care. Manny leaves the kid. The mom is like, dude, we need to go find Kevin. And the mom is a little wild, especially in the second one. She's like, I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna go out in the New York City and just fucking, I don't know, walk around and try looking for Kevin. Like, she has no plan at all. She's just asking people. That shit is wild. But at least she's doing something, bro. The dad is just chilling, dude. He's just chilling the whole time. He doesn't even care. Are you crazy? Anyways. It's just some wild shit, man. Buzz pisses me off. Man, that too. And then, like, Buzz is just an asshole in both movies. And both times they try to give him, like, a sort of redemption arc at the end. That he's like, you know, if it wasn't for this lame scuzzball, we wouldn't be in this predicament. But, you know what? He's actually kind of a good guy. He pats him on the back and he's like, I guess you're alright, jerk. Like, what are we talking about, man? You're alright for a goofball. I will beat your fucking ass. Are you crazy? Damn, leave Kevin alone, bro. And then I do feel bad for Kevin, like in both movies. You know, he gets taken advantage of in the beginning by Buzz every time some bullshit happens, right? You mean Kevin McAllister? My bad, Kevin McAllister. Both times, Buzz is like, you know, pisses him off, and then Kevin McAllister is like, fuck you. And then the mom is like, wow, I can't believe you. And I get that that's the point. You're meant to be like, you know, wow, this is a terrible family. It seems like they don't really care. I can forgive you the first time around, but the second time around, you do the same shit, and then you put him in the attic the exact same way. Are you dumb? and then he's like, I wish that you guys were gone and I was chilling in New York in a hotel and I wasn't going to Florida with you guys because fuck Florida or whatever. And she's like, well, you got your wish last year. You got your wish last year. Maybe you'll get it again this year. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like, as if that wasn't traumatic as hell to you and your kid? What? You got your wish last year. Maybe it'll happen again. What the hell is wrong with you? That shit is crazy. I was dead when the parents were talking to the cops. And he was staring at him like, so it's happened before? Literally! And they didn't want to say it. They were like, yeah. And he's looking at him like, come on now. Are y'all dumb? And that's valid. I'm sorry. That shit is crazy. Sounds like she wanted it to happen again. For real! Nobody gives a fuck about Kevin until he's gone, living his life, spending the credit card. And now all of a sudden, no, gotta get Kevin. Fuck you, man. And fuck this family. No one cares about him, man. It makes me fucking cry, dude. Anyways, pretty cool. A little weird that they did the same, like, evil character or whatever. Like, the first movie had the old man with the ruptured family, you know what I mean? And he wouldn't talk to his son anymore or whatever, something like that. I think it was his son. But then he did, and it was really cute. It was really cute at the end of the first movie, and then at the end of the second movie, it's the woman with the doves, and that was adorable. Kevin, it is hilarious. Everybody's opening their presents, and fucking Kevin leaves mid them doing that. Like, I'm like, this family will never learn because he was right there in front of everyone, and he just fucking dipped like nothing. Are you crazy? But whatever. He left, and he goes over to her, and, you know, it's so sweet. He's like, Merry Christmas, and she's so happy. She's like, Kevin! You know, it's cute. It's cute. I mean, it's a little weird because they're, you know, they don't know each other, but it's cute. And then he gives her the dove, and, you know, he's like, this is the turtle doves, you know? It signifies that if you keep it forever and I keep it forever, we're best friends. And it's like, it's cute. I think it's cute. And then, you know, and then that's pretty much it. That's a good movie, man. I would recommend if you've never watched. If you've only watched the first one, I'd recommend the second one, dude. Now, there is, like, 4 other movies. in the Home Alone series. Probably not gonna watch those ones, dude. I have heard that in the most recent Home Alone movie that they have Buzz come back. They have the actor for Buzz come back as a fucking like a cop for the city. That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. Of course he's a fucking cop, dude. Piece of shit. Of course he's a cop. See, you know. I stick to only 1 and 2. Yeah, for real, man. Anyways, sorry, that was my spiel. I need an I am who he is movie slash TV commentary channel. See, I've talked about it so many times, making a channel like that, dude. A what is it called? Like a video essay channel, just talking about shit like that. Because man, I could really go off. Anyways, we should probably spend 30 minutes not talking about any of these am I the assholes. We should probably start, man. Anyways, it was a good Christmas, okay? It was a great Christmas. Did I get eggnog? No. Am I upset about it? Yes. Will I get eggnog? Yes. And that's pretty much it. Okay, hold on. I know I said we would start, and I'm not starting yet, but I did see this really cool feature on TikTok that I might use for a stream because I think it would be really fucking funny. It was a feature that automatically bleeps out my curse words when I say them. I think that would be super super fucking funny to try for one stream just to see how many times it might go off, dude. I don't know. I've never seen it. I guess it's a new feature, but I think it'd be really cool to see, man. Anyways, yeah. We'll try them out, dude. When you get it, can you maybe sort of get me a cup? Yeps. Yeps, I can. Bleep is bleep in the bleep. All right. Anyways, this is our first one. This is a curated list, by the way. Thank you, my goat, Brooke, by the way, for some of these. Well, for this one that we're listening or we're reading right now, but for the list, we'll go through them. Maybe I'll mix in some, random ones, but whatever. For now, we're going through the list as it stands right now. Also, you might know these. I have no idea, but I have never. I'm not an Am I the Asshole guy, so I wouldn't know about any of these. I used to self-censor myself when I cussed when I was younger until high school because I would get embarrassed to cuss. Like bleep, bleep, bleepo. We could have submitted some. I mean, if you want to, sure. It wasn't really like a, like anything. Merry Christmas, Leah. Merry Christmas. Is there assistance we need on TikTok? Nope. You're totally fine. Don't worry. All right. Wait, before I start, I'm sorry. I know I'm edging crazy right now, but we are on a different tab on TikTok right now. We're not under the gaming category, we're under the chatting category. And under the chatting category, they told me I gotta sneeze. Okay, we're good. They told me that it requires me to have a camera on while I talk so they can verify that I'm like active or something. Am I crazy? Or do these people on TikTok do they have such a problem with inactivity live streams? What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Are you dumb? So listen, I added a camera. It's in the background, all right? So I'm just saying, if anything goes wrong, if TikTok dies, that's why. You'll know why. And it's not my fault. It's just TikTok wants to be weird, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm just letting. Anyways, we need to see your lips moving. That would be really funny. Lip cam. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole? Do a camera, but just your hands on your desk. I could do that too, man. I don't know. I think it'd be a little embarrassing, though. Could you imagine? I think I'd be embarrassed. Because I'm y'all are gonna see me type. Y'all are gonna see me flick my wrist when we're playing games. I don't know, dude. What if I hold my keyboard and mouse weird? I don't know. Anyways, am I the asshole for telling my husband I won't take my stepdaughter on holiday again? Here we go. Feet cam. All right, that one I'll do. By the way, time check 36 minutes and 27 seconds to get to the first Am I the Asshole? This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. You know, I think I've noticed I'm like, I'm so good at talking, but the game's just, it's so hard to play and talk at the same time, man. Anyways, am I the asshole for telling my husband I won't take my stepdaughter on holiday again? Crazy, crazy start, but let's see. I have two children from a previous relationship, Danielle, 11, and Elliot, 7. Okay. My husband, John, loves them as his own, but also has a 15-year-old daughter. Okay, sure. Alicia, sorry, from a previous relationship. Okay. We've been married 4 years, but I've only seen her a handful of times. Firstly, because she spends of her time with her mother. Okay? Maybe her off time? I don't know. And also because she attends an elite boarding school for girls. The opportunity to see her is very rare. Okay? So, Alicia, that's who we're talking about here, yes? Yes. Well, okay, hold on a second. Alicia, 15-year-old old daughter, you've been married 4 years. I've only seen her a handful of times. That's crazy, man. Spends time with her mother, and because she attends an elite boarding school. Sure. Okay. Over the summer, me and the kids went on a holiday to Spain for 3 weeks. God damn! Oh, man! That's crazy. John was supposed to come, but he was snowed under with work commitments. However, when he told Alicia, she said she's always wanted to go there. Oh, man. And she begged him to convince me to let her come, which I did. Okay. But her mom had to pay for her flight/place in the hotel. Okay, sure. It all went well at first, but a problem started when it turned out Alicia didn't pack anywhere near 3 weeks worth of clothing. Sure, okay. Meaning that initially she had to borrow some of mine, which were oversized. Literally, who cares? And then when we went shopping, I couldn't afford anywhere near the sort of clothing she likes. Okay? She cried at having to make do with cheap stuff. What? What is this, man? She then phoned up her mom crying, saying I was being unfair to her for making her wear clothes that she wasn't used to. She also continuously tried to persuade me to buy her alcohol. What? 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 Oh my god, that was unexpected. Okay, sure. We had another row when she met some boys from the same country as us in a restaurant/bar. Oh no. She was cuddling with one of them. And when Elliot was tired and we needed to go home, she tried to stay with them and go back to where they were staying. Are you crazy? Hell no. As her guardian on the trip, I was not prepared to allow her to go home with a group of boys we'd never met in a foreign country. Yeah. Like, duh. Or that's crazy. I'm like, man, what? I got so many questions about this one. Like, she's 15. A group of boys, she's trying to go back to their house. Like, are they? How old are these boys, man? That's all I'm saying. She threw a huge tantrum at me about this when we got home, saying, "What's the point in coming on holiday if I won't let her have fun?" Well, Alicia is crazy. What is going on? What is going on in her life, man? Finally, Alicia was sulking throughout the journey home and took to trying to antagonize Danielle, which, by the way, Danielle is 11, asking her if she's ready to have no friends once she starts secondary school, calling her ugly and things like that. Are you crazy? What is wrong with this person? There ain't no damn way. What? I stopped this immediately and she sulked even more. What? When we got back, I told John how difficult Alicia had been throughout the trip and said that I wouldn't take her on a trip with me again. Fair. Totally fair. I would do the same thing. He insisted that none of what she did was bad. What? Nothing? Even like, listen, there's some obvious bad contenders, but even her calling your own daughter ugly, like, that's not bad. That's whatever. Okay, sure, man. I insisted on speaking to Alicia's mom on the phone and telling her everything her daughter had done. Would have done the same. Very fair. She defended her daughter completely, of course, and insisted that everything she did was what teenage girls do. Okay. Can the girlies in chat confirm or deny this? Is this just what teenage girlies do? Is this just how it goes? Cause I didn't know, man. I didn't know. Hell nah. That's fucking crazy, man. I was shocked. But after John and Leanne, his ex, spoke over the phone, he has been defending her too. What? Insisting that she's really nice if I get to know her and things like that. Bro, she's crazy. She's a kid. But like, she's clearly got the wrong parental figures. Clearly. Because they're excusing this behavior. This shit is crazy. But okay. I've not said that I'll never be in the same room as her again. I've just said that I won't take someone that badly behaved on a holiday with me again. Totally fair. John says I'm overreacting and that I should give her another chance, which I have no intention of doing. Totally fair. Okay, very obviously, she is not the asshole. The mom in this situation is not the asshole. Very clearly. The kid is being an asshole, but it's clearly, like, she's a kid. So, in my opinion, it's the fault of the dad and the stepmom. For sure. The fact that they blow off this her trying to meet up with the multiple boys or whatever, or sorry, I should say go back home with the boys, that's fucking insane. Like, it's funny in the context of the story because it's bizarre, but that's disgusting. Like, that is absolutely disgusting, man. My lord. But okay. It seems multiple people are saying not the asshole. Let me look at the comments real quick. Let's see how people feel. Yikes, teenagers get pouty and such, sure, but in this case it sounds like a lack of home, quote-unquote, home training. Weird way to phrase it, but I get what you mean. They should not be justifying this shite behavior. This post is so British, man. And letting it slide will not help anyone, least of all her, in life. Not the asshole. Sure. Yeah, for sure. Not the asshole. If he wants her to go, he needs to be there to police her. I mean, I think they just need to do a little bit better of a job, honestly. In terms of parents, I don't know about that, man. She's spoiled and bratty. It's just what they do is a horrible excuse. Agreed. I also hate boys will be boys. Agreed. Did you guys see that? It's related, but it's unrelated. Did you guys see Nicki Minaj saying boys will be boys? This is fucking, what kind of world, man? How disgusting, bro. Hi, Valentina. Merry Christmas, buddy. Boys will be boys. Like, come on. Can we stop trying to normalize that weird ass shit, man? I'm sorry, bro. It's not instinctive behavior. It's learned behavior. We've been known Nicki Minaj is a weirdo. I can't stay along. That's okay, Valentina. I appreciate you. Okay, yeah. Everyone seemingly is not the asshole. I got to see the controversial comments though, because you know me. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit here and say everybody sucks. Hey. Hi, Maddie. Mary Clem. Everybody sucks here. Let's see. To be honest, you're the bigger one in this scenario because you're the adult. Okay? I disagree because there's two other adults in here that are very clearly worse in this situation. But sure, whatever. She's 15 years old. 15-year-olds are self-centered and insecure and emotional. True. They're in the middle of learning how to be functional people. First of all, I'm a full-grown adult, and I don't even own 3 weeks worth of clothes. 3 weeks worth of clothes. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, they're not doing any of their laundry at all. People don't do laundry on vacation, like at all. I'm pretty sure I haven't been on vacation like that, but I'm pretty sure whenever I've been on vacation, you do laundry. I mean, it's the same with like showering and stuff. Like you're, it's not like you're just gonna, you know, be prepared to not do these kinds of things. You know what I mean? Like you got to be clean, bro. Depends on how long you stay. Very true, but in 3 weeks, I'm sure you could find like one day to do laundry. You know what I mean? I went on a 1 week vacay, did my laundry, and the laundry of the person I was visiting. That's what I'm saying. That makes sense, but complaining that they're not up to her standards when they were gonna get her new clothes, for real. That's also true. But okay. Second of all, while her behavior is definitely bratty and self centered, it sounds like you didn't do a whole lot to make her feel more comfortable and accepted. Okay? I mean, I understand. Did you try to spend one on one time with her? I mean, how you gonna do that though? Like, I understand, but how you gonna do that on a vacation with, two other kids, man? How you gonna spend one on one time? I mean, I get it. Maybe at the hotel, do anything thoughtful to make sure she didn't feel unwanted. I mean, I understand, but I don't really think that's the fault of this person, or if it is, it's a minor fault in my IMO. Third of all, if you think this is an extreme example of badly behaved teenage girl, you're in for a real treat when your girls hit their teens. This kind of behavior is pretty basic teen stuff. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. And I hate this fucking you know, I hate this fucking idea that, it's the same shit with like boys will be boys, but for girls it's like yeah, when they're teens they just turn into massive bitches and they're so annoying and terrible. I'm like, I don't think that's the case, bro. I don't think that's the case at all. I think you're just like crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people always just they're like, Get used to it, buddy." Like, no, but maybe that's just because of how you were, taught, or the people around you. But like, if you grow up with love and compassion and shit like that, you're not. This is not just something that's gonna happen. Or if something like this does happen, you have a way to, get past it. That isn't just like it is what it is. That's life. Or whatever, bro. Yeah, this guy's not really happy. Oh my god, man, you're the asshole. I like. I almost don't want to read these because I'm like, what are you talking about, man? I'm like, what are you? How, man? Every one of these is just like stepdaughters are moody and teenagers suck. Like it's not. I don't think that's the case, man. I don't think that's the case. Well, anyways, that's that story. I think that was pretty good. That was a fun one, dude. For girls, you need to really teach them how to be safe, even if you have to be very direct. Teenagers, sure, teenagers are sensitive, but it's something you need to do, even if they're being difficult. Agreed, man. Very much agreed. All right, so let's see. Next freaking story. What a wild. That shit is crazy, man. All right, here we go. Okay, this is an update, so I guess I should read the original one first. I think the context is right here. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it's the same shit. Okay, so this is am I the asshole for calling my wife unreasonable for backing out of spending Christmas with my family after my mother rejected her cookie sample? It's just like these titles are crazy, man. They're crazy. I get the inclusive part, but you can't excuse the behavior. There has to be boundaries, especially because she's lashing out at other girls too. For fucking sure, man. For sure. All right, let's see. Context. For every holiday, my mom would ask the women in the family, my sister, sister in law, my wife, my female cousins, to send quote unquote samples of the dessert. This is crazy. Of the dessert they plan to bring to the celebration for testing and to see if these desserts could make it to the food menu. This is crazy. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Immediately. What the hell do you mean? They would send in you would bake the thing, send in samples, and then fucking Gordon Ramsay would judge it and see if it's worthy on being on the fucking menu. Come on, bro. My wife has been complaining about my mother deliberately rejecting every dessert. Oh no. Every dessert sample that she sent. So many times my mother has told her she's being honest and keeping the guest's best interest at heart. Wow, what a terrible thing to say. What is like the food's gonna poison these guests? What a horrible thing to say. But okay. Yet my wife still thought that my mother is deliberately excluding her since 2 of her dessert samples were rejected before. Who knows if it's deliberate so far, but this is extremely funny. But okay. For this year's Christmas, my mother is doing the same thing, but this time she told every woman who's participating to make a quote-unquote cookie sample. Send it to her for testing. Okay. My wife took it as a challenge, and to be honest, she worked really hard to make a good sample. I'm sure she did. And sent it to my mother days ago. The results just came in. Oh, the results just came in. It's like it's fucking Harvard, man. Okay. I came home from work and found my wife upset. I asked, what's wrong? I wonder. She told me that my mother rejected the sample. My mother rejected the sample she sent and decided to exclude her from baking from the food list/menu for Christmas this year. I didn't know what to say. But she then told me she was backing out of the invitation to attend Christmas with my family. Honestly, not crazy. I don't think that's that crazy. I think that's fair. Especially because the wife is clearly feeling some sort of, tension. I understand. It's valid. I'd probably get up out of there too. I'd be like, this is clearly not for me. Are we putting this poor lady through culinary school right now? For real. Okay, so, yeah. I was stunned when I heard her make this statement. How could you possibly be stunned? Are you dumb? I feel like some of this, like, I'm not trying to make too many assumptions, but I feel like some of this shit is, like, just a dumb, I'm sorry to say it like this, but like a dumb husband that genuinely does not know like anything. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're like, I couldn't believe that this happened. Bro, you wrote it down. The way that you wrote the story literally leads me to believe that this is what's going to happen based on the context of the fucking words that you wrote, man. But anyways, so I tried to talk to her. She said it was done. I called her unreasonable. Great. This is a great decision, man. I called her unreasonable to decide to bail on the whole family over some cookie sample. That's just freaking crazy and quite unreasonable. We had a full-on argument about it. She stated that my mother caused this, but I told her that my mother is pretty serious and careful about the food she offers to the guests, since we're going to have relatives coming from all sides of the country. She told me to stop mentioning it. Okay. I think it's a husband being so dismissive about his mom because he doesn't want to stand up against her mama's boy. Yeah. Oh, against her mama's boy. But yeah, I get what you mean. Later, I heard crying. Sorry. Later, I heard her cry despite telling her that her baking is amazing and that people have preferences. Dying. This is a man, bro. Like, this is such a man. It's like it's like I tried. I told her she was upset about the baking and her baking that's clearly not up to some people's standards. So I told her that the baking is good, and why is she still upset? She should be good. It's like, it's not about the fact that the mom might not like the baking. It's more that she feels a little, targeted, very understandably, against this mom, clearly. And anytime she puts in any effort, and this time she put in a great deal of effort, it almost feels like it doesn't matter, It's like, she could do anything, she could make anything, and she's still going to get the same result. And the one guy that she's coming to and talking to, and that is supposed to be like, they're supposed to be loved, in love and together and all that shit. She's telling you that she has a problem with this, and you're calling her unreasonable. What do you expect? Like you're dumb. I'm sorry, you're dumb. Am I the asshole for insisting that her decision was unreasonable? Info, if you're asking whose cookie sample made it to the menu, the answer is my sister and my two cousins. Wow. Is there any bias on that one at all? I don't know. Info, few things to put on here. My wife wasn't the only one whose sample was rejected. Sure, okay. We have my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, and my younger sisters. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. My mother did not force anyone to participate. It was up to whoever wanted to take part. Great. This is just about the dessert, since my mother tends to be very careful in this category. Bro, I'm sorry. But, like, your mom, I hate when parents take these sort of, like, authoritative figures that's like, I'm the mom of the house, I'm the dad of the house. You are just a person. I don't know what to tell you. You are not, above anybody. You are just a fucking person, bro. You are essentially nothing. I don't give a fuck if my dish doesn't meet your standards of food or whatever. I don't give a shit. Sorry. Anyway, top comment. So this is the top comment of the post that we just read. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for years and years, your mother has demanded that all women, why not men too, agree, in your family send in samples. For years and years, your wife has tried her hardest to appease your mother, had pushed herself to the limit, and has been left completely and utterly demoralized each and every time by a humiliating tradition enforced by the holiday tyrant. God damn. And even worse, her shame was publicly put on display each and every year, as other family members would no doubt notice that once again her food was not chosen. Finally, after producing something she was unbelievably proud of, she was once again left embarrassed and most likely deeply hurt, as she was deemed not good enough for yet another year. This is the straw that broke the camel's back, and she decided she had had enough of her humiliation, and that she will not give her cruel mother-in-law the satisfaction of seeing her discomfort on such a big day. This person is cooking. She makes a boundary that many would have made a long time prior, and her husband tells her she is unreasonable for setting up boundaries. Oh, I mean, you could. They cooked. They cooked. They cooked, man. They cooked. So then he says, you're the asshole. You cooked. The fact that only women can enter the sample competition, fuck no. What if cousin Pedro makes the bestest cookies? For real. Someone make the mother-in-law cookies by the exact recipe. Don't tell her and see if she likes those. Do it now. Honestly, put some poison on cookies. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just like, people can enjoy things without it having to conform to a certain standard that's set by somebody that is nobody, man. You're just nobody, dog. But okay. So the OP, the original poster from that post, replies to this comment that I just read, right? They say, wait, hold on. No, not true. This is a different comment. Sorry. That was a separate comment. This is a different comment. Okay, I got you. This is a different comment. You're the asshole. Why haven't you defended your wife's baking to your mom? You were choosing your mother over your own wife. Step up and tell your mom that you don't appreciate the constant insulting of your wife. Fucking clock the fuck out of him. Except that if she doesn't feel comfortable going to Christmas at her house, that she has every right not to, and you should be supporting her decision. 100%. 100%. Now, this is the original poster's reply. He says, okay, I'll defend my wife and tell my mother she's being a bit harsh on her and unfair towards her baking skills, but that's it. Okay? I still can't really force my mother to include my wife's baking in the menu. It's not about that, man. I just don't get to make this call. You know what I'm saying? What? What? Okay, I'll defend my wife and tell my mother she's being a bit harsh on her and unfair of her baking skills, but that's it. Like, are you dumb? That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay. What? And then I'm like, listen, I love people learning from their mistakes. I love it. I love it. I'm very for it. But I am a little bit like, you are so goddamn stupid that you have to come to a Reddit comment thread and have probably realistically another man tell you what you're supposed to be doing in this situation. This shit is just embarrassing, bro. It's just fucking embarrassing. Figure it out, man. I'm like, do you love your wife? How about your bitch ass tell mommy dearest that if it's gonna be samples, you can make it a cute family activity in a ranking game or something? Don't piss me off. No. Okay. But yeah, it ends up being obviously he's the asshole. Then there's an update written later in the same post. The update says, "Great! So I just got off the phone with my brother, and he told me that his wife is doing the same thing as my wife, and that she's decided to back out of the invitation to spend Christmas with family as well. Valid. Turns out my wife must have told her about her decision, and she decided to follow her lead? What? Okay. I don't even know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's true or not. I think that just sounds like he's coming up with the conclusion that that's what happened. Why would that be the first thing that you think of? That the wife must have been the one to do it. That must have been what happened. I mean, earlier in the post, we saw that their sister-in-law, his brother's wife, also got rejected. So why would it be so crazy to think that two women that have probably had this exact same experience for years came to the same conclusion separately? Whatever. My brother is pissed, saying my wife is encouraging his wife to do this. I see that the problem has just gotten bigger. Who knows? My younger sister might join in and decide not to go as well. What are you talking about? I don't know how this got out of control so quickly. I guess we'll have to have a discussion with my mother about this soon and see how it goes. And that's the end. What an idiot. What an actual idiot. What? A couple of mama's boys who can't seem to understand their wives have feelings too. Literally, man. Literally. Fucking idiot. I'm like, I cannot believe that. That's crazy. It's a holiday, just bring whatever. Who tells someone their cookies aren't good enough for a family holiday? For real. Wow. Actually trash. That is a hilarious story. But actually trash. My gosh. I don't know how this got out of control so quickly. Motherfucker, your mom's been pulling this shit for years. There was nothing quickly about the situation. Dude, they're cooking his ass in these comments. Oh my god. That's a good one, bro. Obviously, this man is just insane. Just very stupid. Like, I don't know what to say about this one. But wow. Really dumb. Really funny. Like, that was a really funny one to read. That was really good. But yeah. That's that's that one, man. Dude, these are some good stories, man. I appreciate it. These are some really good ones. Also, if the wife did tell sister-in-law, she probably is comfy enough to be like, you know what, I'm standing up too. For real. Like, what would even be the problem if that actually did happen? If they were talking within each other, like, as if, like, I don't know. Oh, great, my wife is making your wife want to bow out of the situation. Like, what are you talking about, man? I bet the mom makes these women uncomfy in general too. Yeah, and people don't like their food. They just won't eat it, even though her dessert is most likely amazing. Hi, Mario. Hi, buddy. And hi, Kay. Wow, Merry Christmas to all the individuals joining. Hi, you freaking cutie pies. Hi. I hope everyone is super, super well. We're reading some Am I the Assholes right effing now. And you're lucky. We just finished one. We're just about to start another one. So, yay. This one is, am I the asshole for telling off my family who forgot yet again to include me in their holidays while forgetting my own birthday. Wow, this is a doozy, brother. They forgot to include me in the holidays while also forgetting my own birthday. They don't fucking like you. They don't love you, bro. Charlie Brown song. Yerp. All right. I'm 44 male, the oldest brother of 3 kids with no children, unless you count the fur babies. Yep, I love that, dude. Kevin McAllister in another universe. Literally, man. I have a younger brother who's 38 male, married, no kids, and a younger sister who's 32 female, who just got married in October with 1 child. Okay. Also in the mix is my mother, and since 2017, they have all relocated to Florida from Michigan. Fucking Florida, man. See, this really is Kevin McAllister. Is he gonna be like, I didn't want to go to Florida. I wanted to go to New York. This might be Kevin McAllister, man. What the hell? This might be him. This shit is crazy. I left home when I was 18, lived in Wisconsin, but was very active in my family's lives as it was a short drive back to the family home. Okay. Once in Florida, I try to fly down at least once or twice a year, depending on work, to see everyone and catch up as I've taken over the family home back in Michigan as no one wanted to deal with the cold and snow anymore. Dude, you looking for a roommate? Like, I'll take that shit. You left this rich ass motherfuckers. You left the house because it was cold. You left the house because you didn't want to deal with the cold? Okay. Whatever. By the way, I will never have to tell anyone what the hurricane sounded like over Lake Superior and enjoy the seasons changing, but can't stand Florida's humidity. I almost did say Florida. Florida. That's what was about to come out of my mouth. Okay. Prior to COVID, we were to celebrate my birthday, which is on Halloween, Thanksgiving. What? Prior to COVID, we were to celebrate my birthday, which is on Halloween. And then I'm guessing that's where it ends. Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and New Year's. Okay. His birthday on Halloween, then they were to celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Sure. It's not that he has alternating birthdays. I'm not one who has a need for big celebrations. A phone call or FaceTime will do accordingly, as we have different lives, including in watching my nephew, 6, grow up or catch up, that sort of thing. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Fast forward to the start of the year. My sister gets married beginning of October. I fly down to be at the wedding and enjoy a great weekend with my family. Wedding was fabulous. Okay. When my birthday comes around, I'm ghosted by my brother and mother. That's a rough one. My own mother forgets my birthday. That's rough. My sister has my nephew call me on the iPad I paid for. Oh. You know he's mad. On the iPad I paid for? Oh, brother. For him to begrudgingly wish me a happy birthday before he takes off. Begrudgingly? He's a kid, man. Okay, I'm slightly disappointed, but I brush it off. My sister's birthday is 11/19. Oh, hi, Kate. This is crazy, by the way. You're just giving out the birthday just like that, but whatever. Hi, Kate. Hi. My sister's birthday is 11/19. She decides to come back to Michigan. Went out of my way to make sure she had a great time for her birthday. Thanksgiving is here, and it's time to get your pilgrim on. What this person is just writing this so fucking weird, but okay, whatever. Nothing from my sister or brother, and around 7 p.m., I get a very vague text from my mother saying, "We will talk soon. Enjoy yourself." The fuck? Is she a part of the mob? Now, angry emoji. As I find out, not only did they all eat together, but could have just called, but I'm getting angry. Okay, I got an inactivity check on Tim Talk. Okay, listen, that is pretty crazy that they all ate together and they didn't even, like, They didn't invite him? That's pretty crazy. They forgot his birthday. That also sucks. Pretty shitty, I would say. Now we're up to Christmas and New Year's. No phone calls, no FaceTimes with anyone. My mother at 10 to 7 sends a 2-line message of, I'll call you. Now I'm super pissed off and need to set and maintain some bounds. Sure, okay. I first stopped service and log. Oh my god. Stop service? You're paying for these people's service? And log out of the iPad I've been giving to my nephew. The nephew didn't do anything. Come on, man. Text my entire family that they will no longer need to worry about missing me for the holidays and proceed to block them all from my social media. Oh my lord. Oh man. Am I the asshole for this? As they have reached out to my others with their displeasure and concern. Okay, I mean, bruh. Honestly, it just seems like they need to talk a little bit. Like, I can understand where he's coming from. That's pretty shitty. That his whole family is essentially, acting like he doesn't exist. But at the same time, him taking away the iPad from the kid is a little much. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, the kid didn't do anything. Although it is really funny. This kid's just a kid, man. And then blocking the entire family. I don't know, man. I think it just, much like all of these kinds of things, I think they just need to talk it out a little bit more. But is that Superfan Cora? Thank you for the heart, me and the freaking Go Popular. Merry Christmas, buddy, and Merry Christmas, Carson, as well. Hello. You just laughed like Santa. What can I say? Wait. Kids catching strays. The kid probably doesn't even know what's going on. For real. Edit. Many asked, and I put this in the comments, I do reach out to them on non-holidays, and I did try to contact them for all 3 holidays. My nephew is 6 years old, and he shares a room with his mom. I wasn't going to put that on my nephew, so I did an all or nothing with its access. No, I do not forget their birthdays, as people have mentioned. It's not about presents or trinkets, it's about being included. I can understand that. The kid being 6 is fucking funny. No, man. Like, it's a 6-year-old boy. Like, it's almost a little bit weird that there's so much focus on this kid. Like, he basically doesn't... Why is he even a part of the equation, man? Whatever. Let's see what the comments say. Did you tell your family about how you were disappointed about not receiving calls on your birthday and during the holidays? I told them how I felt about my birthday. Thanksgiving was a low blow. It was the same for Christmas. I mean, yeah, like they're pretty bad. They're pretty shitty. I'll say that much. It's kind of a little weird, but I think they're being worse than he's being for sure. I think he's just hurt. But taking it out on the kid is a little funny and very weird, but, Not the asshole, not the asshole. Not the asshole. Forgetting about you is not cool. I'm adopting you. Consider me your internet sister. I'm wishing you a happy new year. What? Sis, thank you. What? You're welcome. Wishing you all the best, big bro. What? Why did they just start role-playing, dude? What the hell is that, man? Okay, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Merry Christmas, Cora. I hope you're okay, buddy. I love you too, my friend. Not the asshole, not the asshole. I do want to see some controversial comments on this one. Do we have any controversial one? Everybody sucks here. Should they put in more effort? Sure. Could you also call them first? Absolutely. I think he said that he did, though. Hi, Ash. Do you really not expect them to all be together when they're literally in the same area? That's also true. I kind of forgot that they're in completely different states. So is it really like, what do you expect, man? Should I be concerned by my girlfriend and her? My girlfriend and her didn't get me anything, but my best friend did. What, anything for Christmas? I mean, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, Did you get her anything? What is this? Did you pick up the phone to call them? Because last I checked, phones can make outgoing calls as well as incoming. Like, why do you just have to be such a dickhead? And then he says yes, and then they reply and say, then you're not the asshole. I'm sorry you're going through this. Why did you just say that? Why did you have to be such a dick? It's just rude, man. Oh, my girlfriend and her family didn't get me anything, but my best friend did. I got her a couple of things. I mean, that kind of sucks. I mean, I think the very fact that you're asking means you're a little bit conflicted. I think I'd be kind of upset if my significant other didn't get me anything for Christmas. I don't know about the family. I don't know how close you guys are, but if you got her something, she didn't get you something. I don't know, but you never know, right? It could be like a classic little misdirection, like, oh, I didn't get you anything, looking down, doing the finger gun emojis to, pointing to each other. And then, like next week or something, or, later, it comes out that there actually is something. It's like a surprise. Who knows, man? I would get you something every day, Angel. Oh, thank you, Cora. My F. You have a significant other? No, I do not. But I mean, in that context, if I had a significant other, it would upset me. I'm definitely conflicted, but she said she wanted. I'm like reading this like a damn "Am I the asshole?" post. I'm like, info. You know, did she? Did she? Money is the issue. Oh, then that's fine. If I'm you, I'm like, dude. If there was intent to do it, but there wasn't any. She didn't have the means to do it. Then like, it's fine. It's totally fine. At least I would be like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You still have Cash App? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's linked on my if you go on my bio, it's linked there for sure. Star, thank you for the holy crap, dude. The freaking million gifties. They'll love you so much, the rose and the rose. It's more that her parents were going to get me something but didn't. Well, if you want me to be honest with you, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion, I don't know what kind of, you know, I don't know what kind of thing you got with your significant other's parents. I don't know how it is, okay? But IMO, in my opinion, I would not expect my oh, I dropped my phone. I would not expect my significant other's parents to get me anything, to be honest. Oh my god, Cora. Thank you for the $105. Holy crap. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Just like that? God damn, dude. Thank you. Thank you. W Cora indeed. Oh my gosh. Hello, Zeray, Merry Christmas present is money. I mean, shit. Thank you. That is very, very, very kind. I appreciate you super much. Khaleesi, thank you for the heart, man. Hi, buddy. That's so sweet. I appreciate. I don't know what to say. That's so kind. Thank you super duper much. That was very kind. You didn't have to do that. That's very nice. And I super do. I don't expect it either. But if they say they're going to and then don't, it's a little concerning. I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't worry about it too much. In my personal opinion, don't go too crazy over it. You know what I mean? Don't go too crazy. Cause maybe it's not that serious. Maybe it's like it's fine. But I get you. I'm not trying to be like don't care. Like it's fine. It's whatever. I just don't want you to go wild over something like that might not necessarily too big of a deal. Or there might be a rational explanation for it. Maybe they just felt weird about giving you a gift if their daughter couldn't, you know, give you a gift. I feel like it'd be a little strange. Also, because I can't get anything physical, but I can send you money. I mean, shit. I appreciate it, man. Either way, it's very, very kind. Money is an issue for them. Intention is good, and they probably weren't able to, for sure. For sure. Are y'all talking about Stranger Things? Nope. Well, I'm not, but maybe you guys. Oh, did the new Stranger Things thing come out? The new season? Is that what you're talking about? Yep. Dude, let me know how it is, man. I don't really care to watch it, but I hope it's good. I hope you guys really like it, man. In my mind, it's like I worry they don't like me because I'm sticking around. I mean, maybe, maybe not. But that's kind of why I'm like, you don't want to go crazy in it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go too far in thinking that these people hate you. I mean, you never know, man. Have you made an effort to get to know them? Maybe, maybe not. If so, there could be a bunch of things, I guess is what I'm trying to say, that kind of indicate this. It doesn't mean that it's like it's over. I watched it already. It was really good. Anticipation for the last episode on New Year's. Oh my god. So you're telling me they split the season into 4 episodes or 5 at the beginning, 3 episodes now, and then 1 episode on New Year's? Bray, come on. Come on. Worry about situations happening again that I've already been in that were negative. I mean, I feel you, but in my opinion, if it's gonna go like that, it's gonna go like that. You could cut it out sooner. You know what I mean? You could bow out sooner if that's your real concern. If you don't want to do that, you don't want it to happen. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't want it to happen, you can't really influence if it's gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen. If, whatever this bad thing happening. It kind of is what it is. But I guess I wouldn't really focus too much on thinking about, the fact that it might be related to the parents not getting you a gift. Like, it seems like it's like we took one step and then we lunged to the next point. You know what I mean? You never know, man. I don't think relating getting a gift and not getting a gift is them liking/not liking you. Especially if there's financial issues. True. I don't know if there is for the parents, but true. Hi, meow. All right, let's see. Next one. Am I the asshole for telling my partner his holiday, Thanksgiving, is not important to me and not celebrating? Okay, let's see. I'm English. Hi, I got gifted V-Bucks. W V-Bucks. I'm English, living in the US while I finish my university course. As soon as I finished, I plan on going home. My boyfriend has always said he'll come with me, especially because we're expecting a baby. Congratulations. You're right, Angel, thank you. Can you tell I'm an overthinker? It's okay, buddy. It happens to the best of us. Just when you try when you talk about things like this or you think about things like this, try to think, understand that you're an overthinker and try to critically understand, am I overthinking in this situation? Is this what's going to happen? Da 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 da, whatever. You know what I mean? Also, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know everything. Who knows? I'm just letting you know my 2 cents. Anyways, I'm English, living in the US. Yep. Yep. My boyfriend has always said he'll come with me. We're expecting a baby. I want the baby to grow up where I grew up, more countryside, in about another 2 years. Okay. I'm 7.5 months pregnant, about as emotional as ever. Golly. Okay. His family is huge on Thanksgiving. We've only been together for one, and it was nightmarish. First, I couldn't really eat much since everything had meat in it. Oh, okay. I see. Although that's weirdly common here. Weirdly common to eat meat? I mean, clearly she's not from America, so fair enough. She's not from the States. And they poked fun of my accent the entire time. Oh, God. Are you... She says she's English, so she's from the UK, I'm guessing. That is, okay. Fair. I mean, listen, I already did the impression, so I'm sorry. Anyways, I've spoken to him and I said, I don't appreciate the jabs, but got ignored. Okay. It's gotten even worse during pregnancy. I've offered to bring food so I can eat and got told not to be difficult. Oh my god. Why don't these people just be like, okay? Like, why all these stories always kind of they're always kind of like, this person is a little bit different and they want to do something in their own way and they'll do it in their own way without bothering anybody else, and then the other person goes, "You're crazy. You're difficult. You're unreasonable." Like, dog. Come on now. If anything, it's probably better for her to bring her own plate, man, but whatever. I'd asked him to ask if they'd cook something, but once again got called difficult and fussy. Okay, sure. The teasing has gotten worse during pregnancy. Oh, Lord. I've said to them I'd be fine staying here and living here in permanent housing, but my boyfriend, the one I'm apparently moving against his will according to comments, what? Is insistent that we move back home. What? Did they put this in afterwards? I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to go this year, but as we're planning on moving back to my home in 2 years, my partner says I should make sacrifices like he is. Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I'm just refusing. It's not important to me as it is to him, and obviously he's upset. Claims I've never or I've not tried to settle here, etc., and that his family have been welcoming, and that's important to him. So he's saying that he's making sacrifices, and he's telling her to do the same. But what I would love to know, what are the sacrifices that he's making, number one, and secondarily, this isn't really like a sacrifice. It seems to me that he's like, you need to change your way of living, like do something different, completely different. Do like stop what you're doing and do what I want you to do. You know what I mean? But okay. Maybe I haven't tried to settle. I love the heat because we don't get that at home half the time. But I miss the community that my area offered. I did say we do roasts every Sunday, which is basically the same thing, but better, which is a joke. Okay? And that I don't feel while pregnant like spending the day being poked fun of and not being able to eat. That's fair, man. That's fair. Am I the asshole? Since I've already offended a bunch of people, insulin is also crazy expensive out here. What? I didn't mean to insult anyone by saying meat is weirdly common here. Who cares? I'm like, I don't know. Why do Redditors get so mad when you are not just a meat eater? Like, who the hell cares? Eat whatever you want to eat, man. Who the fuck cares? And then this is an update, I guess. I don't get the, do you even like this guy? Yes, I do. Wow, people ate her up in the comments. What happened here? I've never understood these leaps. I said when we go home, I'd pay for him to come back for Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Merry Christmas, Vidge. I'd pay for him to come back for Thanksgiving is crazy. I even said I'd pay for our daughter/son to come with and visit family. That's crazy. Another thing, he offered to come to my home. When I found out I was pregnant, I'd offered to stay, but I didn't even bring up or mention moving, and told him we'd look into permanent housing instead of our current setup, and he said we'd go back to my home. Some of these comments are giving me a stress headache. Honestly, just stop reading them. I'm reading them, but the most common one is saying that I'm dragging him away. I don't think so, man, but okay. Obviously, I'll be speaking to him about that. I'll tell him I will come if they can suck me, if they can, okay, sorry, suck up me bringing a veggie dish. Okay. Next time they want to jab at me, I'll be making a comment back at, as apparently it's something to suck up. I'll be speaking to him again before, though, and saying what'll happen. Okay, whatever. I mean, honestly, sure. So his family makes fun of you while you're pregnant. You've been told you can't bring your own food, and you're not trying to keep him from going. What the hell are with all the "you're the asshole" replies? I'm sorry, OP, but you're not the asshole. Yeah, I agree. I think this is like I don't mean to be this guy, but I think this is just a Reddit hating women situation, dude. Why are people mad? Not the asshole. In 2 days, Reddit is gonna be bombarded with posts from toxic situations that occurred on this day. Oh, Thanksgiving? Man, I don't give a shit. Weirdo. Just talk about the post, man. You went last year, had a bad time. They teased you, called you fussy for having a diet. He doesn't seem to defend you. You're also pregnant. Yeah, obviously. I think this is very clear. I gotta see these controversial comments. I gotta see this shit. I gotta see this shit, man. Please let me see some insane people. Why is meat a problem? Are you vegetarian/vegan? I mean, like, obviously. Why are you even asking the question? I feel like it's kind of clear, but whatever. Did you get anything for Christmas? I did. I got some really nice stuff. Gentle, you're the asshole. I feel like your boyfriend's points about not settling in is valid. And in a relationship, you sometimes have to take on your partner's interest, like eating meat. What are you talking about, man? Oh, this is crazy. OP added to her post. OP made some major edits to this post since I gave my answer. Paragraph 2, 4, 5, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12 were not there. Shut the fuck up. Paragraphs 2, 4, 5, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Get off the internet. What are you talking about, man? That shit is crazy. All right, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. This. Wait a second. What do you mean by everything had meat in it? Last Thanksgiving, I've eaten at least 45 Thanksgiving dinners. Holy fuck, by the way. And they've all included a lot of dishes that had no meat. I mean, did you go to her family house? No? Then why are you arguing about whether there was meat in the food? Dead ass. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's just so okay. Whatever. I mean that was. I think this woman's fine. Like I don't think she's the asshole at all. I think these people are very strange for sure. And then, okay, but when I immediately invalid like it's her story, I can't with these people. They're clearly lame ass dudes. That's what I was saying, bro. This one is from 4 days ago. Okay. Oh, all right. Am I the asshole? My boyfriend canceled coming to Christmas 1 week prior for his own family commitments, so I booked to go to Mexico with my daughter instead, and now he's threatening to break up with me. What? My boyfriend canceled coming to Christmas 1 week prior for his own family commitments. I booked to go to Mexico with my daughter instead, and now he's threatening to break up with me. Sure. Okay. Background. Previously, my husband and stepson. Oh my god! Okay, Jesus. Previously, my husband and stepson died at Christmas, and even though it's been 2 years, it's a very difficult time of year for my daughter, 15, and I. Okay, a little bit of a darker one. Jesus Christ, man. I started dating again this June 2025, and I've been with my boyfriend since. Okay, so like, what, like 6 months? Something like that. We're in a long distance relationship and live 428 miles apart. Okay, just, I don't even know. It's just numbers funny here. We see each other twice monthly for 5 days each time. Twice monthly, 5 days each time? 10 days out of the month? That's wild, bro. And I do all the traveling as I need to travel for work, and he has full-time custody of his daughter now, now finds the travel overwhelming. He works in the airline industry. I own a marketing company. He has talked marriage, and we have we have integrated our families, our daughters, our friends, aged 15 and 16, and our great friends. Okay, cool. Current issue: his schedule for December came out mid-November. He made a big deal about having a few days at Christmas off and being able to spend Christmas with me. Sure, I was ecstatic. I asked him if he was sure he should leave his mom at Christmas. And he said culturally, Christmas wasn't as big of a deal to them as he usually worked in anyway. He usually worked in anyway, so she wouldn't miss him. Okay. I had originally planned to go to Mexico with my daughter to escape the pain and heaviness of the holiday for us. Fair enough. Also because my health condition improves dramatically there. However, spending it with him sounded amazing. I love him with all my heart. Okay. 7 days before Christmas, he changed his mind. A week before Christmas? Oh, Lord. He changed his mind and no longer was coming to my family Christmas. And, wait, sorry. He changed his mind, was no longer coming to my family Christmas as he didn't want to leave his family. Understandable. Okay. And weather complications. I let him know that this meant we wouldn't see each other until December 30th due to his work schedule, and he was fine with this. Okay. I was devastated, and although I understood logically, I had deep feelings of hurt and abandonment, possibly projected from old hurts of being widowed at this time. Oh my god, this is like oof. I apologized for these feelings and acknowledged they were not logical. His reaction: even though he was okay with not seeing me at my family Christmas, he is furious I'm going to Mexico with my daughter. Why? He's saying he no longer sees a future between us, but cannot explain why he's mad other than personal attacks that I flip-flopped when he was the one that canceled attending my family Christmas. Why? Not seeing me at family Christmas equals not seeing me in Mexico. I cannot understand any other logic. Am I the asshole? Edit. We have spent 30% of our time together since mid... Oh my god. 30% of our time together? I mean, it's weird that you even. What do you mean? Like, how do you calculate this shit? How would you even know? He didn't have full custody of his daughter until mid fall, and up until that time, he did come see me. I now do 100% of the travel. I live 8 hours drive, same state, 1 hour flight. Holy shit. You drive 8 hours and then take a 1 hour flight to see him? How? They must be in Cali or Texas or some shit, man. My family Christmas was 2 hours drive from him. I do not think he is cheating. He's been very supportive and consistent, checking in with me daily despite the distance. Although he has also been very jealous and accusatory. Hmm. My first thought was that he was gonna think something like that when she says I'm going to Mexico. I immediately thought that he was gonna think that they're going to Mexico, this different, place, and they're going to get some, there's going to be some hooking up or some crazy shit. Even though she said she's going there with her daughter or whatever. But whatever. Let's see. I was only able to dead that behavior by pretending to be jealous. What? And he got sick of explaining himself, so he stopped asking me to do the same. A friend suggested this and it worked? Bro, what? Don't do that. What? What? Your partner is saying that you're potentially cheating, so your solution is to act like you're jealous of him and saying that he's cheating, but you actually don't feel that way, and then he's gonna get over it by being like it's annoying, so I'll stop if you stop? What kind of dumb shit? But okay. We moved too quickly to introduce our kids because them accepting us was a mutual deal breaker. We didn't want to get attached to each other and then have to break things off. Sure. I've learned my lesson and see it wasn't fair to the girls, but have zero plans of abandoning his daughter. I adore her. My daughter was into doing Christmas at our family's instead of Mexico if his daughter was there. That's cute. They've become friends and have a lot of fun together. My daughter also loves to go snowboarding and would have enjoyed this instead of Mexico. W. Boyfriend assumed when he canceled Christmas on me, I would ditch my family for his family instead. He did not discuss with me. He avoided me. During this time, he avoided communication with me. I reverted to Mexico's plan to the. Sorry, it's just the way that it's written is kind of hard to read. At my daughter's request, our support network's encouragement. And I feel so much relief in doing this. Christmas is painful to me. Like, I feel like you can't blame this guy, this woman, I should say, at all, given that it starts with her husband and stepson died on Christmas. Like, that's fucking crazy. It's only been 2 years. 2 years since that happened. That's fucking crazy, man. So I don't know. I think she's fine. I think this man is yet again just insane. If I understand this correctly, they were planning the two of them, the wife and the husband, or I don't know if they're together, the girlfriend and boyfriend, I should say. They were planning on getting together for Christmas, right? He was about it, and then he couldn't make it. So a week before Christmas, he decided instead he's going to his family, and she should do the same. But I guess without telling her, or even if he did tell her, she decided to go to her family or to go to Mexico, maybe to see her family, maybe just to be there. I don't know. And he's not okay with that. I don't know, man. Obviously, he's like crazy. I don't know why he feels like he has the authority to tell her where to go when they had a plan and now that's just not what it is, bro. Like, hello? But, whatever. Comments. Let's take a look. We are in a long distance relationship and live 428 miles apart. We see each other twice monthly, and I do all the traveling as I need to travel for work. He has full-time custody of his daughter now and finds traveling overwhelming. This man is putting in zero effort for you. Yep, let that sink in. Opens door, sees sink. Really deep. He is doing nothing to see you, and is threatening to leave the relationship because he doesn't like what you're doing when he is not there, which is his choice. Any man unwilling to put effort in it. Oh, sorry. Any man unwilling to put in effort is not that into you. Agreed. You deserve better for yourself and for your daughter. Agreed. You have sole custody and responsibility for your own daughter. He's not the only parent in his situation. Yeah, that is also true, but consider this your get out of jail free card. Something's not right about this man, and you found out. I do agree. Hi, Alicia. Merry Christmas, buddy. Hi. Why do so many people expect their significant others to drop everything for them? Bro, for real, man. I don't know. Seems that everybody is very of the same mind. I now have to see the controversial comments. This person says this has to be rage bait. Then they reply and say, "You thinking this is rage bait is the biggest red flag because this is my real life." Damn. That is hilarious, man. That is so good, man. And it makes sense, dude. He wants you to go see him for Christmas and spend it with his family. He's pissed you decided to go to Mexico. In his eyes, it's if you're blowing off your family Christmas for Mexico, you can blow them off to go see him. But he's blowing her off like it had already happened. He cast the first stone, man, brother. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. You've been dating 6 months, long distance twice a month. You've met each other's kids already and consider your families blended already because you love him with all your heart. And you're the only one that flies out. And what about your daughter? She's met him how many times? But again, you consider y'all to be a blended family. I think you need to reassess not just dating this man, but dating in general. You fly all the time for work, and then you also fly twice a month to see him. Your daughter's only parent is gone all the time. Daughter's either home alone or has to go visit extended family, or third wheels your interstate booty call. Oh my God. For work, it sucks, but I get it. You gotta pay bills and your own company. But you've been flying out twice a month for some random dude you just started dating? What the fuck? And this is the guy you picked over your daughter? Oh my God. And you're actually considering to cancel the trip with your daughter for him? Damn. She then replies and says, "Bro, bro, my daughter goes everywhere I go and always has. Go parent shame somewhere else. We have an apartment we live in part-time in the city. She has a great life and isn't abandoned. We are a solid unit. She is on my arm as I type this." I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, like that part, I don't know. That part's a little much. And I guess, like in I guess seriousness, it does really suck for the daughter in this situation compared to everything else. Like, golly, that is some really sad stuff, I will say. But I don't know, man. This is just a rough situation, man. I don't know, because now I'm like, you've met this guy 12 times, and then there's like already issues like this. Honestly, they should just like separate. To be honest. Oh god. Oh god. These are some these look so good. I think we're done on that one. But I'm looking at some of these other ones. These aren't necessarily Christmas related, but this one it's a short one. I gotta see this, man. This one looks good, man. Am I the asshole for outing my aunt's bedwetting after she kept asking about my sex life? I just gotta know. I gotta know what this could possibly what this could possibly mean, dude. I'm 18, female. I'm paralyzed the chest down from an accident 3 years ago. Damn. Fucking sucks, man. I live with my older brother, and this past week he hosted a big family reunion with multiple other relatives staying in the house. Very little privacy. The last time I saw her, my aunt would not stop asking invasive questions about my body and sex life. All right? I told her multiple times to stop, and she just laughed and said that since my care affects the whole family, it does not. It's not really private, which is bullshit. Yeah. Then on Saturday night, she stayed over and wet the bed. I know because she asked my brother about laundry, and then he found out about it and told me. No one else knew. I, of course, wasn't planning on telling anyone because obviously that's embarrassing for her, and I, above anyone, knows what it's like to not have full control of my body. Fair enough, fair enough. Yesterday, the family had lunch with everyone, and then she started with her bullshit again and joked that my boyfriend is more of a nurse than a lover? Wow! 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 That is fucking crazy. Wow! What a terrible thing to say. Oh my god. I said that perhaps she needs a nurse so she stops pissing herself at night. Holy! That did not go over well. I know it's a mean thing to say. It was justified. But I feel like it's justified low-key. My brother is fully on my side and had to keep himself from laughing his ass off. I would have laughed, bro, not gonna lie. The rest of the family is not at all amused. What? From my perspective, I set a boundary which was ignored, so I matched her energy. Am I the asshole? I mean, like, obviously not. Who cares? If you feel like this person is the asshole because what's the word I'm looking for? Struck. There we go. I was thinking stroke, man, and I was like, it's not stroke. Don't say stroke. It's not stroke. If they struck first and they hit back, I don't think there's really anything wrong with the way that it was handled. It's not even like she said anything worse. Because let's be honest, saying my boyfriend is more of a nurse than a lover is fucking crazy. That's like a fucking nuclear bomb. Then she said, you need a nurse to stop yourself pissing at night. That's not that bad compared to what she said. It really isn't. I would be fucking livid if I was this girly, man. More of a nurse than a lover? Fuck you, man. Tell her she's a pervert? Honestly. Honestly, dude. Oh, God. Oh, God. These people in the comments are taking it a little bit far. But, like, I get it. They're like, they're saying, you should say, Aunt, why are you so, like, loudly yell, Aunt, why are you so obsessed with my vagina? I think it's really weird, the obsession with my vagina. You ask about my, like, I feel like if I keep saying it, I'm gonna get muted, so I'm just gonna stop. But there's a lot of V words in there, man. True though, man. With her saying your health affects the whole family, even if it did, that does not mean you can ask someone about their sex life, especially who is so young. For real. Also, they're in a car accident. Like that's pretty horrible to talk about that in such a or not a car accident, an accident in some way. That's pretty insensitive to talk about it in such a callous way. You know, shit is a little much, bro. Next time she does it, ask why she keeps thinking about you being naked and having sex. Like, I get the idea what these people are trying to say, but like, I don't know. Your aunt was being an asshole. You responded by being an asshole. I think she was that much of an asshole, man. I don't know, man. I stand alone in this opinion and usually get downvoted, so feel free to ignore me. God, so just to start your sentence like that, I'm like, you're such a loser. I'm so sorry. But I'm like, you are such a loser, man. Everybody sucks here. Being an asshole to someone who deserves it doesn't mean you aren't an asshole. She may have deserved it, but you were being an asshole. Yeah, what you should have done was just take it. Have her say that, say absolutely nothing back to her, and just take it. And then I would have fully agreed with you. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. All right, here we go. This is a Christmassy one. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my son take his Christmas gifts to my ex-wife's house to share with the other children there? My ex-wife and I had a bitter divorce 6 years ago. We don't get along and we don't communicate about anything other than our 10-year-old son. And when it comes to him, we often disagree on big decisions, and we need mediation to come to an agreement. And at times, that also means we end up in court for a decision. Oh my God. God, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know. I have no idea where this is going or where this came from, okay? But I would hate position. It's like sometimes sometimes you see shit like this where I'm just like, I love my life right now, man. I'm glad we're not there. You know what I mean? Have a good night, Maddie. Merry Christmas, buddy. Because that shit is like, come on, bro. But all right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Things have been worse on that front since she remarried. Oh no. Her husband has 3 of his own kids, 18 plus, 9 and 8. They also have a 4-year-old together. It's a lot of fucking kids. The problem since her second marriage is the belief they have that I have a duty to make sure things are fair and equal between the children in their house, because they have a belief that their household is much more important and that certain experiences belong to them as a family, and that I should refrain from doing those things with my son. What? What? Like, if they deem going on vacation for the first time is important for their kid, it's like they can only do it with his kid, including their chill live stream. Thank you, my friend. That shit is crazy. Examples. Oh, here we go. Let me get a little water. I might have to get some water. Wow, this is almost exactly what I just said. Examples of this are when I took my son to Disney. They were upset because they had a 5-year plan to take their family there. A 5-year plan? This was never mentioned to me, and I felt it was unfair to say I couldn't bring our son until they got to take him. Yeah, that's crazy. Another example was signing my son up for ice skating lessons when he wanted. I signed him up close to where we live, which my ex signed off on first. But then they couldn't afford it for the other kids / couldn't give them similar opportunities. It was a big deal. What the fuck? We also had issues with my son's birthday parties when I throw them because they can't compete with what I do. Take my son and his chosen guest somewhere cool. And their other kids don't get the same. Added to that was the other kids not being invited, but my son didn't want them there, and I let him decide the guest list. Oh lord, you didn't invite the other kids? His sibling? I mean, I don't know. That seems like a situation where you kind of need, be the parent and be like, let's invite him, even if you don't want him to be there. But okay, whatever. Hi, Sarah. My son loves gaming, so I got him a console for Christmas. My ex saw me buy it a few weeks ago, and she directly asked me if it was for our son. I told her it wasn't any of her business, which she took to mean yes. And she told me I should let him share it and bring it to her house. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I see where we're going. Okay. She brought this up multiple times since I ignore her every time. She told me she was going to ask our son to ask me, and I told her no. I would not allow it either way. I said she needs to leave him out of our disagreements, too. This is all via email. Oh, my fucking God. Are these boomers? Could you imagine having these, like, fucking angry-ass conversations through email? That shit is so funny, man. My son doesn't like sharing at his mom's house because stuff gets broken by the other kids or they hog stuff. Yeah, okay. He chooses to keep the stuff I buy him with me and use them for weeks he spends with me. Totally fair, by the way. I have told him that anything expensive should stay so it doesn't get broken. Fair. I also worry about them keeping nice stuff and claiming my son said it was fine. Oh, fuck, that's crazy. Or my ex arguing that the other kids use it more or some shit. I could see her pulling a stunt like that. She's furious about the console because it's a Switch 2. Hell no! Hell no! Keep that shit. Hell no! Do not bring that shit over there. That is crazy. It would be perfect for family gaming, according to her. I'm not buying for her stepkids or her other bio child. I buy for our son and our son alone. Does this make me the asshole? In my opinion, I don't think so. IMO. I don't think you're really the asshole here. I think if you buy something in this unique circumstance, if you bought something for your kid and it's for them in particular, I don't really think that it's like you need to, give these other kids the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, in a situation where they're all living together, siblings use other what's it called, their siblings toys and games and shit like that. That happens all the time, but they don't get to keep it, right? Mostly it's like we're sharing it. In this unique example, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You guys have put yourself in a terrible, terrible situation that, I mean, I can't blame him for not giving the switch over there, for keeping it himself. I'm like, it kind of is what it is, bro. You know, the B-Day thing, he definitely should have invited the sibling. I feel like sometimes these people that get in these kinds of situations, they end up taking their disdain on their for their spouse on to their kid. You know what I mean? It feels like it always ends up going that way. But anyways, this person says, not the asshole. Please make sure this is documented for your lawyer. Maybe. I don't know. Her family's not yours. You have no obligation. Yeah, for sure. Gift him a drum set and a trumpet for her house. Slime is also fun, and things with glitter. Finger painting is fun for all. The reply, you are absolutely diabolical. Like, bruh. Don't forget a pet cockroach. Bruh, shut the fuck up. You can't have one pet cockroach. They live in colonies. You'd want to buy enough to start a small colony in a tank. They're sold by pet stores as reptile food and can be ordered live online. Lots of information online. What are we talking about? Who cares, man? Who gives a shit? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Like, I get what they're trying to say. They're trying to be like, don't bring the switch. Bring things that get the place messy and dirty and fucked up just to say fuck you. And live crickets for the snake. Ferrets are much less likely to be stepped on and are about 100 times more disgusting. And you pretty much have to buy two. Ferrets are also mammals, and they can also feel pain. They also fear terror. Something he would probably be inflicted in the new home. Let's stick with insects for now. They are disposable. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? What the hell are you talking about? How did sometimes these dumbass Reddit comments just go into a conversation for nothing at all? They don't even make any sense. Why are we talking about this, man? You're dumb. Crickets, and absolutely don't accidentally show the 4-year-old how to open the keeper right before he accidentally leaves his new friends at his mom's. Like, what are you talking about? Slime. Give him a big bucket of slime for the kids to play with a nice carpeted area. I'm fucking dying, dude. I'm dying. I like you. Brilliant. This is so fucking stupid. Not too much on slime. It's not about the slime. It's about the cringe ass, like, get the slime so it messes up the carpet. What the fuck are you talking about? This guy is fucking funny. This guy goes, how about a foosball table they can all share? He is not getting the memo. This guy's just trying to get like maybe you should get him like a foosball table. He's actually just being a nice guy, man. I think that would help really well. Like, give him and the other kids the yelly spiders, then make them race each other. These spiders walk/run depending on the amount of volume. The louder you scream, the faster it'll go. Oh, sorry. These are toys. I thought this was like a real thing. I thought this was like a spider. This is yet another person just kind of being like, nice. What happened here, man? Why are these people like? I'm noticing some of them are actually not that bad. Anyways, it's not about the gift that he should give his son. Really? Oh no, it is hilarious. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at the controversial comments here. Yep, I do be yawning. What can I say? Oh my god. What is this person talking about, man? She shouldn't be with a man that can't afford to support his own children? I mean, like, sure, but damn. and provide the things that she claims she needs for her children. If she's having such an issue, maybe she should get a better job. Like, damn. If she's not working, get a job, or insist that her husband do something to get a job, to get a better job. The situation is not your problem. I'm like, I get it, but like, damn, brother. Block her from your social media so she doesn't give you heartache. Okay. Angel, let's collab. I send you slime videos to play while you read the Am I the Asshole stories. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm effing ready. Well, that was funny. Let's see. Let's see the next one. Am I the asshole for telling my menopause wife that she looks like she's 50 years old? I gotta know, man. I gotta know. I gotta know. I'm gonna predict that the answer is actually no, and I'm getting clickbaited. I'm gonna predict that the answer is no, and I'm getting clickbaited. Let's see. Let's see. I'm 53 male, most likely the asshole. Uh-oh. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Sure. Hi, puppy. Merry Christmas, buddy. I think my wife, 53 female, is gorgeous. That's a great start. I think she looks more beautiful now than the day I married her. Okay? It's like a weird backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? But, better way of saying it, like you age like wine. You should say it like that. Hello, Captain Bob. Merry Christmas, my goat. We've been privileged that we have money. Okay? We've been able to take care of our health. She's in good shape. She gets a lot of compliments. Little weird, but sure. The annoying thing is, recently she keeps putting down other women's looks behind their back. She will pick at every perceived flaw. She talks about how she's more beautiful and looks younger than... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! I know where we're going. Oh, Lord. Okay. She talks about how she's more beautiful and looks younger than other women. I've told her it's not nice, but she said she's just being honest. As I've said before, I think my wife is gorgeous. She also has wrinkles and age spots since she's 53. Okay, but whatever. One day, my wife and I ran into a former colleague of mine who was a woman in her 30s. As soon as we reached home, my wife was talking about how she's more beautiful and looks younger than the colleague. Oh, God. I told my wife that I think she's more beautiful than the colleague, but she looks like a 50-year-old woman. Oh, that's fucking funny, man. My wife looked shattered. She started saying that she's going through menopause and that her body is breaking down. I told her I think she's beautiful and sexy. Okay? I tried to hug her, but she moved away. She asked, why would I want to seduce an old woman? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm rolling my eyes, dude. I'm sorry. She got angry and said in a crude way, maybe I'm having relations with my former colleague. Come on. Out of the blue, she said that maybe I'm having relations with a woman in her 20s. A different one. Then, even more out of the blue, she said she's white and I'm not. What? 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 She said she's white and I'm not, so that's why she looks much older than me? Bro, just hit the question marks, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? I asked her, where did that come from? She started crying and said I'm shaming her for aging. She's been really upset. Am I the asshole? I told you guys, by the way, that I think this was bait. I think that the wife is clearly... Before we get to the end, okay? The wife is clearly being rude. The things that she's saying, it's very rude. It's very rude. You should not... Don't talk nice to someone to their face just to, talk shit behind their back, all right? Obviously, I don't need to tell you, don't do that. That's fucked up. And obviously, you can understand that she's insecure and she's basically, it's kind of like what Giselle just said right here, actually. Insecure and projection on other women, and it's weird. Literally exactly that. She's projecting her insecurity onto other women by trying to say that she's beautiful and these other women are fucking trash. And he already thinks that she's beautiful, but he's annoyed that she's being, like rude. And especially this other woman was a colleague of his. Like I can understand him being a little bit like, it's just rude. It's a bad look. I wouldn't want to be with someone like that either. So already we're starting on the back at the back foot. Then she says that he is having relationships with the colleague and with a different woman in her 20s. And then she says that the reason that they're aging differently is because she's white and the OP is not white. You're crazy. Like you've overstepped. You're insane. The first comment is your wife needs therapy. Like dead ass. Why would you even say that? What a weird thing to say that clearly she might have been, thinking of herself. Because that is thinking of herself for a little bit is what I mean. Because that is so fucking weird, man. Like, golly. Let's see. I don't know your wife's personality to know whether this is a relatively new thing for her, but I can say that pre-menopause, I think it meant to see pre, and menopause are brutal. And by that, I mean there are so many effects I think most people don't realize. Fair enough. I personally became significantly more anxious and emotional, sensitive to others, statements and comments about me and my mental health. Fair enough. The really annoying part is that I had no idea that this was at least part of the cause of my issues for the past several years. Fair enough. Long, boring story about how it was possible for me to. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just skipping ahead because I don't really care about this person. I'm not saying this is an excuse for her behavior, merely that if you and she are aware of this, you may be able to take steps to mitigate. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, man. It could be that it's like, the menopause thing. Perimenopause. There you go. I know there's some controversy over it, so please no one come for me on this. But if you and she are comfortable doing so, man, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm gonna just skip on that one. I understand though. I understand. At least there's like a logical reasoning to it, but bringing in race is just like why is nobody talking about that she brought in race? I'm skipping through so many comments and nobody has brought up the race thing yet. That shit is so weird, bro. Obviously, I don't think this person is the asshole. I do want to see the Okay, what? The first controversial comment here is she sounds insecure and one of her comments came off kind of racist. This is a controversial comment? Why? How is this controversial? That's literally what happened. Oh god. I don't want to see this. Some of these replies are I don't know, man. I don't think I want to read that. I'll be honest with you. Yike. Yes, you are the asshole. You never tell a woman that she looks anywhere near her age or if any outfit makes her look fat. Like it's like I mean like I feel you with the second part. The second part about the outfits making them look fat, you probably shouldn't say that to anybody. But this is such like you're outing yourself as like a Gen X boomer. Cuz I'm like you should never say you should never tell a woman that she looks anywhere near her age. I'm like, bro, if I'm 30, I want to look 30, man. It's not bad to look your age. For real, man. For real. Also, this is just, in my opinion, I hate these kinds of, this kind of idea. It's so fucking dumb. But whatever. The latter is a no-win situation. If she asks you for the truth, lie your ass off. You're a fucking loser. You're a loser. Like, what are you talking about? Nothing good comes from the truth? If it does make her look fat, let one of her friends tell her. You stick to your story that you don't think it does and that her friend is a bitch. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man? Oh my god. Also, I hate when people just bring in their own story. They just discount the whole story and start making their own shit up. You never even talked about any of that shit. I know it's tangentially related, but I don't know, man. Come on now. Just feels a little strange. As someone who's older than your wife, nobody talks about what it's like to age. It's not graceful, and we live in a world where youthful looks are held up to a standard that's unrealistic and unattainable. She's probably reacting to her feelings of insecurity, which is why she focused on the younger woman. Am I the only person who prefers? Okay, obviously the answer is no. But am I the only person who prefers people aging instead of people staying at the yipe the ripe young age of like 20 or 18 or 19? Like, I don't want my 50-year-old wife in this example to look like, this 20-year-old woman that she's, or 30-year-old woman that she's comparing herself to. Especially if you're, I mean, at least the way they're talking, it seems to me that they have been together for a little bit, right? Like he said that she's beautiful now, more beautiful now than she was when they married, which is just a weird statement. But like, I get what he's trying to say, right? Clearly, they've aged together, and I think that's beautiful. Like, would you not want that? Wouldn't you want to be with somebody at, like 25 or something? Get together romantically, age together, see them at 25, but then see them at 30, but then see them at 35, see them at 40, 50, 60. Like, that's fucking beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I don't want to be 60 and then you looking like you're 20. I want to age with you. Duh! Like, hello? Can I be like that with you? I mean, I'm rubbing my hands together like I'm putting lotion on. Anyways, I don't know. That one was fucking stupid, bro. At least the people reacting, man. I think it's so cute when you see a couple that is aged together and are so in love. For real. This is actually Kevin McAllister. Damn. Am I the asshole for telling my parents I hate them and I hope they enjoy being alone with my sister when I turn 18? All right, man. All right. Even if society pushes that standard onto us, it doesn't mean we should put that onto ourselves and our partners. Aging is beautiful. Agreed. Just because that's the case for, celebrities, or some people believe that that's the case, or society believes that that's how you should be. Do you follow the guise of society? It's the classic, if your friend jumps off a bridge, are you doing the same? But in this instance, it's not even your fucking friend. It's just like a guy that you've heard of. You know what I mean? A few times. He might be like famous, and that's it. That's it. No, I think it's fine to grow old, and I think it's beautiful to grow old, and that's a blessing, bro. People who don't think that way are just dumb. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Am I the asshole for telling my parents I hate them and I hope they enjoy being alone with my sister until I turn 18? I, 17M, okay, it's a kid, have a sister, 15F, and we have the same parents, 49M and 48F. Sure. Our family has always been difficult. My sister was diagnosed with ODD young, and then she was diagnosed with IED. What is I don't know. Another behavioral disorder when she got a little older. The people she has the biggest issues with are me, dad, and our maternal grandma, okay, who used to take care of us for our parents when they worked. She's not as bad with mom as the rest of us, but she doesn't listen to anyone in authority, and she is always in trouble for not listening to teachers or others in charge. Intermittent explosive disorder? I thought IEDs were explosives. Yeah, me too, man. You can't keep a cap on your anger? Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. She's been so violent since she was 6 that our grandma had to say she could no longer take care of the two of us after school. She was willing to keep taking care of me so I could get a break, and my sister would have one less victim. All right. But my parents said, no way! Either she takes care of both of us or none of us. So dad quit his job and stayed home to juggle everything with my sister. They get calls from her school daily. She was expelled from 4 different schools because of her violence and behavior. Okay. Immediately, I'm like, the parents should be taking care. And like, maybe she should be doing homeschool. Maybe public school is clearly just not the thing for her. But whatever. CPS were in and out of the house, and my sister has been sent to facilities for extra help for kids with her kind of issues. Okay. But she never came back any different, and she steadily gets worse every year. I've been in and out of the ER a few times. Damn. A few months ago, I was so tired of everything that I went to my grandma's house, and I planned to stay there forever.
But I was forced back home, and CPS and the judge didn't think I needed to be removed from the home. My parents really restricted Grandma's access to us too because they were mad she went along with it. The caseworker basically let my parents off the hook because they have a lock on my bedroom door. Okay? But my sister has broken through 11 locks in the last couple of years on my door alone. 11? She also broke our parents' lock and their bedroom doors a couple of times, man. My mom always acts like I'm being dramatic because I tell them I don't want to be afraid to sleep. Totally fair, by the way. Or let my guard down when my sister's home. But again, frequent ER visits for me, and she has crazy strength when she's really angry. Damn, how terrible. She's not afraid to be violent in front of anybody. She has no respect for anyone. And I've been struggling with my anger since I was forced to move back in. I hate seeing my parents' faces, and when they act like I'm supposed to not be angry, it makes it worse. We got into a fight 2 nights ago because I stay out of the house all day, basically. I work my ass off, so I have a good reason not to be here. They told me I can't keep avoiding my family and running away. Oh my god, these people are actually terrible. What the fuck? Running away was never a good answer, and I lost it. I told them I'll blame them if anything ever happens to me, and I hate them, and I hope they enjoy being on their own with my sister until I turn 18. Because just like Grandma, I'll be done, and they won't be able to do shit about it. Fair enough. They acted like I wished actual harm on them or something, because they freaked out when I said it. But the thing is, I meant what I said. I want nothing to do with them or my sister. And that's fair. That's totally fair. Honestly, I'd never let her back in the house if it was my choice. She freaks out with how violent she gets, and other people got violent back with her, and it did nothing to make her back off. She just attacked them harder. Am I the asshole? Nope. This is the clearest, like, your parents, for whatever reason, actually don't care, and somehow think that you are the problem in this instance instead of obviously the person who is, causing the issues. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think that the other girly is like a piece of shit. I mean I honestly think that she's got issues, and she has a system that is not helping her, and she has a familial system that is not helping her at all. Either the parents are the assholes, it's not even close. Not even close. At least the grandparents, or the grandma, I should say, is trying to do something. But this situation, I'm like, you are literally doing nothing. Not only are you doing nothing to try to assist the situation, but you're actually actively harming this other, person, your other daughter, putting her in this situation and allowing it to continue like this. Like, you're crazy, man. Hello, Bray, by the way. Merry Christmas, my friend. Angel, your voice gives me tingles. Hank, it's good to know, man. It feels like the parents aren't wanting to keep OP around so they don't get targeted by the sister as much. Or they are wanting to keep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, she said she's seven, or he said, I should say, he's 17. He's about to be out. Like, I would just dip. I'm super, super with him. I would just dip. It is what it is, man. Not so stressful to be around because from the sound of it, it feels like the built up anger was bound to happen because of how dismissive and how they're excusing the kind of behavior. Agreed. I got to see the controversial comments. I got to see if anybody's opposed to this, man. Not the asshole. You have to step up security and put an actual barricade on your door or get a door security bar. What? Can you read the really weird Reddit stories? I don't really know about stories. These are kind of weird. Are you religious? No, not at all. What the hell? What kind of person turns his back on his family? The fuck are you talking about? The good book says honor your. This is not real. I'm not reading this post. This is not real. That shit ain't real. Come on, bruh. Come on. You're the asshole, and every one of these enablers here are predictable and pathetic. You don't realize what your parents are going through because you're at the age where you just think about yourself. We get one side of the story, and people act like it's the objective truth. What? If you read between the lines, every single person in the story doesn't find your sister that much of a threat except an old woman and the person telling the story. And all the other people that she's beating the shit out of. And the 4 schools that she got expelled from that we know of? Like, what are we talking about? I feel bad for the parents who have their hands full and love you enough to want to keep you around, but you're too selfish to care. Now you have a bunch of Redditors who love drama and the thought of breaking people up that'll tell you to cut them out of your life. Maybe one day you'll mature enough to realize how bad you are here. Oh my god. Relax. What are you talking about? This shit is crazy, man. OPU's been in the hospital because of their sisters. Literally, man. Mind you, they're a Redditor. Yeah, that's the thing. With some of these people, like, you really can't. You can't take their opinions so strong, I guess, because they are just Redditors. I'm sorry. I gotta see this one, man. This is not Christmas related, but I gotta see this one. Hydrate, I'm out of water. Might take a break to go get some, but not right now. I will. Why is drawing noses so hard? I'm struggling. Just put 2 little dots. They get put in the hospital by a family that ain't family anymore. Especially multiple times. Come on now. You can sympathize with the situation being difficult for the parents, but it is their responsibility to do the best for both of their children. 100%. 100%. Like, it sucks for everyone, but unfortunately for the parents, y'all gotta make the decision. Y'all gotta figure this out, man. Sorry, you had kids. This was a possibility. All right. Also, okay, I'll wait. Christmas! This song is crazy. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. What happened? Did he get that shit knocked out? That's a crazy song. That really makes you think. I feel like the music has been pretty good. Sorry to the YouTubers watching because you're not getting any of the music, but maybe I'll see if I can in the back. They said that the anger is more towards OP and the dad, so maybe removing OP from the situation could benefit the sister. For real, man. Am I the asshole for canceling a 3rd date over a peanut allergy? Well, well, well. A friend of mine set me up on a date with a coworker of hers. She said we were perfect for each other. Our first date was at a coffee shop. Hi, Michelle. Merry Christmas. And then we arranged to meet up at a botanical garden for the next week. Beautiful. While we were at the botanical garden, she told me about her peanut allergy, which she described as life-threatening. As I think they typically are all life-threatening. I mean, maybe not all, but I feel like most peanut allergies are pretty, rough, man. I told her that must be stressful, and she said it was. We arranged for a lunch date this week at the end of the date. Sure, okay. After that date, my nephew says Merry Christmas and hi. Hi, nephew. Merry Christmas, buddy. I hope it was fantastic and wonderful. I hope you got all the gifts that you wanted. I hope and I hope you ate very. After that date, I started thinking, I love peanuts, and I eat them all the time. I put peanut butter in/on a lot of stuff, including my dog's toys, which he drags all over my apartment, getting invisible peanut oil everywhere. I'm sure. I can't see a potential relationship with this woman ever progressing to a serious stage without me changing my diet and habits. Crazy that peanut butter destroyed this relationship. I can't believe it, dude. At this point, we've only been on 2 dates, and I think it would be more respectful of her time to not go on a 3rd. Honestly, this is valid. Like, he's not wrong. It's just funny. It's funny as hell, man. So I called her, and I told her I was sorry, but we need to cancel. She asked if I wanted to reschedule, and I apologized, but said I didn't think we would work out long term. She asked why, and I was honest. I said I really like peanuts. Like, this shit is fucking funny, dude. I said I really like peanuts and would be nervous about potentially harming her. He's doing the right thing, by the way. This is a good guy. He's doing the right thing. She said there were a lot of safety precautions we could take to keep her safe. And I admitted I know that, but I don't want to do them. Fair enough. Fair enough. She said, wow, and told me I'm immature. I apologized again, but she hung up. Oh. She told my friend what happened, and my friend is confused by my reasoning. How are you She said her coworker said I'm a massive douche. Douche, by the way, maybe the least used curse word for my vocabulary. Like I feel like I've never thought of saying that, but whatever. I don't feel like I am. We only went on 2 dates. 2 dates doesn't imply any commitment. I asked if she agrees I'm a douche. She said she's not sure, but my logic is weird. Do you guys agree? Bro, you're honestly like you're chill as hell. I don't know why these people think that you're a weirdo cuz like basically he's saying he likes peanuts, he loves peanuts, peanut everything. He doesn't want to change his habits, his diet. He doesn't want to change basically his life that revolves around peanuts. And there's nothing wrong with that. I really don't think there's nothing wrong or there's anything wrong with that. I think it's fine. She's upset about it, and that's also understandable. But like to be honest, I kind of think like, he's getting out in front of it and being like, not only do I not want to put you at risk, but I also don't want to change my own habits that I've already, built up. I don't think it's going to work. See ya. And that's that. I like honestly, I would have massive respect for this dude if I was her. I'd be like, fair enough. Thank you for not wasting my time. Appreciate you. Honestly, it's very, very impressive that he came to this reasoning, came to this conclusion himself, and instead of being like, I'll just get past, he actually was like, we won't be together, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see what people say. You like peanuts more than you like her. That's fine. It could have just as easily been reversed if she didn't like dogs and dropped you because you have a dog. And that's fine too. Okay? And then this guy, it's like it's it's almost like somebody, you can tell somebody replied to this man's comment and checked him because he says edit, my son has a life-threatening allergy to cashews and pistachios. I pray that future dates would gracefully bow out if they were not willing or able to remove these items for their lives. It's like somebody in the comments was like, what do you know, dickhead? You're just some guy. And he had to prove that he has some sort of attachment to this. Like, these people are fucking crazy, man. You could just have an opinion without, having the facts to back it up, dude. But okay. 2 dates isn't a commitment. Yeah, agreed. I honestly think you were being extremely considerate. Agreed. Very much agreed. Not the asshole. The point of dating is to see if you two are compatible. You're clearly not. Clocked, bro. Clocked, man. Holy crap. Like, they're right. I gotta see the controversial topics, dude. I mean, comments. You know me, man. You're not the asshole, but I'd also be hurting if I was vibing with someone and they chose peanuts over me. I agree, but it's funny. It's funny. Why is like none of these people are finding it funny? Everybody is like so serious. Like this person replies and says, "Oh well, she needs to get used to it because not everyone will alter their lives for someone they just met. She wasn't worth that type of lifetime investment / change to him, and that's his right. He doesn't owe her anything." Dog, relax. It's so much. It's so much. What do you mean she wasn't worth that type of lifetime investment change? Like you don't even know, man. Damn. At 2 dates in, I choose a single M&M over the other person. Oh man. Hi Isabel. Merry Christmas, buddy. You did the right thing, she was hurt. Yeah. How's Redditing going? It's fucking funny. What a confidence knock for the poor woman. It's you or the peanuts and I choose peanuts. But it's perfectly within your right to do it. No, I don't think it's a confidence knock. Why are people are so fucking like basically this person was like I would have to change the food that I eat for life if I want to be with this person. And I really like peanut butter sandwiches and peanuts in general. So, nah, I'm okay. Like, could you imagine if to be with somebody that you have had 2 dates with, by the way, you would have to get rid of like a sandwich or something. Like you'd have to get rid of meats or you'd have to get rid of veggies or something like that, man. Like something that's, you know, kind of crucial to your diet, something that you eat all the time. I don't know what to say other than you as a person, as an individual, you are not that important to me. I'm sorry. You're not that important. This PB&J sandwich or just PB sandwich is important to me. Sorry. I'm choosing food over everyone. For real, man. It's like what was said earlier. Why do significant others expect you to drop everything? Yeah, I'm like, I just made this damn PB&J sandwich. I'm not dropping it. That's okay. Here we go, man. Here we go on this one. Am I the asshole for purposely dumping a bowl of red punch onto my friend's white carpet? These fucking messy ass what's it called? Posts, man. Not the asshole. Oh, big stretch, dude. Oh, fuck. It's just funny. Okay, go get your water. You think so? You think so? Yeah, maybe you're right. Yes, go. Okay, I will in a second.
Tipped $5. I wouldn't let a banana
Hi,
or
Cora.
other fruit allergy get a cough.
I I don't know if this played. I couldn't hear it. I hope I didn't speak over. I wouldn't let a banana or other fruit allergy get in between me and a person. Cough, cough. Okay. I wonder, can I maybe right now fix this issue? Like, why can't I even things myself? Me or Bob? It's just broken, the TTS. I just gotta fix this at some point. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Get up, stretch, get water, get some snacks. I don't know. Do something. Or just chill. That's fine. I'll be right back. Yeah, just look at the damn campfire and listen to the music. I'll be well. That was Oh Holy Night, the Christmas Carol. Up next, the Nutcrack. Hello, my friend. It's me. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. On I Am Who He Is radio. Bro's not a radio host, but that was kind of cool, right? That was like impromptu, man. Because hopefully, maybe you just chilled. That's fine. I went and got water. I peed, drank some water. And now I'm kind of feeling epic. Anyways, let's get back to. You know what? That was great. I don't know why I was being a hater. Sorry. It's okay, man. It happens, Bob. It happened. Went to Waffle House at 11. They forgot half my order. Yep, typical Waffle House experience, man. It really be like that. Me, who has never been to a Waffle House one time. Anyways, am I the asshole for purposely dumping a bowl of red punch onto my friend's white carpet? It's a great question. Let's see. I guess she could be considered an ex-friend now. I, 35 male, recently got back together with my ex-husband, Jay, 37 male. After years of Angel, I have ham. Fucking frisbee one into my open mouth, please. Our divorce was messy, but I've already posted about it. Bruh. Oh, this is a rough start. This is a seasoned Redditor, man. I've already posted about it. If you're curious on the details or how we got back together, you can go look. Honestly, I'm really not, man. I'm really not. But okay. They say check episode 1. Oh, it's this song. What I will mention is that Jay is an alcoholic. Okay? He's been sober for years, and it was how I knew he was ready to make a change. Okay, sure. It was also the reason for our split. I've long since explained this to all of my friends and family. I thought they were fine with it. Last week, the music is so funny for this story. Last week, we were invited to a party. My friend Addie, 31 female, was hosting. I met Addie during the time when Jay and I were separated. We both bonded due to our similar circumstances. Okay. Her ex-husband was addicted to blanks and she left him for it. She was the last friend to come around to Jay and I getting back together. But I thought she had come around. Okay. We got there and it was maybe 90% of people we didn't know. Addie greeted us. And when she did, she made sure to say it was a dry party. Oh, okay, which Jay thanked her for. She also made dry party means there's no alcohol, I'm pretty sure.
She also made sure to point out the punch bowl she had worked all day on, and said it was her best batch yet. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I'm like, I don't want to get too far ahead, but I'm thinking of the worst right now. I'm allergic to pineapple, so I didn't have any. But Jay loves it, so he kept getting more. We were there for about an hour. I had lost track of Jay for a bit, but knew something was wrong when I saw him stumbling towards me. This is fucked up, man. He leaned in close and muttered, OP, I think there's wine or something in this. This is crazy, man. This is fucking crazy. That's illegal. Literally, man. I quickly and quietly escorted him out and told him to wait in the car. I went back in and asked Addie, who was standing by the punch bowl, why she lied about the punch since Jay was tipsy. She looked me in the eyes before saying I didn't add anything to it. Maybe he brought his own? This is crazy. Wow, this is crazy. With this smarmy, shit-eating grin on her face. I kept getting angrier and angry with her as she kept denying she did anything but smiling wider and wider. Is she a fucking supervillain? Is she the Joker? What? What is wrong with this person? What the fuck? This shit is insane. At this point, the party had stopped and we were yelling. Eventually, she said something along the lines of, "This is what happens when you trust addicts. You should have known better." What? What? Is this like, what is happening? In that moment, I saw red. I grabbed the punch bowl and very deliberately poured it all over this beautiful white carpet. Honestly, you should probably like beat the shit out of this person. Addie kept screaming, but I didn't waste another second in there. I went back to the car where Jay was sitting and crying. That's actually fucking terrible, man. Oh my god. I don't even know if I should read any more of this. Like, this is just sad, bro. She's demanding I pay back $500 for the rug. This is crazy. Yeah, no. Later, I got confirmation that she spiked the bowl. Yep, well, this is insane. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Fuck her, man. This is crazy. Am I crazy? These people are like, yeah, here we like some of these people are being a little bit too normal. This person said she poisoned the punch bowl, drugged your husband. Who gives a fuck about a rug? Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. This other person, I don't know why some people are, I would have dumped it over her head. I'm like, you know, this is like crazy. This is insane. You should say, this should be a little bit more, you know what I mean? It's Christ, dude. This is a crazy. Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think we should get past this one because this is like this is actually insane. I'm reading some of the comments and I don't even want to like. What is this one, man? Like, I'm out of there, man. That's fucking great. If that story is real, definitely call the police. Like, because that's fucking crazy, man. That shit is. Man, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say about that one, bro. That's fucking crazy. All right, bro. Looking for another one real quick. Yep. Oh, this is the one that I just read. I'm back. Hi, Star. Oh, man. I don't want to read this one. This one's going to piss me off. I don't want to read that. Fuck that, man. Listen. What happened, dude? We've left the classics. We're now on pop. Fuck, what's the word? Christmas, dude. Listen, I'm not a hater, but we've moved on. Sorry I missed the story. Honestly, you probably missed the best story. Sorry, you missed the story that was best to miss, is what I mean. Cause that shit was fuck that. Man. That shit's crazy, man. Yeah, I think I'll put this playlist on. I'll leave this song on. I don't know if you guys like this, but I know we got Sabrina fans, bro. I'm not trying to be a hater. You got that if you like. What the fuck? Bro, some of these titles are fucking insane. I am not reading that, man. What about this one? I'm not the asshole for not going to my family's Christmas party. This one's normal, dude. Normal. I have a family that includes my mom, 2 adult sisters, and their kids. These kids range from 3 to 15, and my sisters are in their late 30s. I'm in my 20s with no kids. Both my sisters work in the medical field, and I'm a public service worker. One of my sisters has to work the night of Christmas Eve.
when we would usually get together and play games as a family. But because my sister works and will barely even make it to Christmas this year, they moved it to the weekend before. Okay. They made this decision before Thanksgiving without telling me or asking me to take off work. I'd also received a message from my work letting me know they cannot grant me leave time. Oh, sorry, they cannot grant the leave time to the people who have asked for it in the 2 weeks before and during Christmas. Well, that fucking sucks. Hi, Casey. Merry Christmas, buddy. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. And today's my birthday. Wow, happy birthday. Man, I love that shit, bro. Christmas birthdays are so cool, dude. Very, very. Can we just like snuggle under fireplace? Dude, that's a good quest. Sorry. W eggnog, bro. Like, or maybe you meant with egg. Sorry. I gotta be a little bit. There we go. I meant with? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, back to the story. So they made the decision before Christmas, before Thanksgiving, without telling me, and then the work can't grant leave time. Even if they had told me, my work wouldn't have approved the time off. Okay. I work from Friday to Monday at my job the entire weekend, but I get 4 days off for Christmas. All right. I'll be able to attend Christmas, and I will be hanging out with my family during the actual holiday. But because I worked the entirety of the weekend and couldn't get it off, my family, particularly my mother and one of my sisters, have been harassing me about calling off that Saturday and just driving about 2 hours away from where I work to spend one random evening playing games with them, driving back the 2 hours the next day and still go to my job. That's fucking crazy. I've been adamant about just not calling off, but also that particular Saturday they want me to call off. I'll be the only worker on shift that has keys and a security code to the building. And if I call off, there's a chance my work won't be able to open at all. My family argues it's one day, and calling out suddenly on a Saturday won't kill me. Fuck no. I think if it's so easy, why doesn't my sister call off on Christmas? Why is my job suddenly not important as important as theirs? Yeah, you cooked them, brother. Is it really so bad I'm choosing to work instead of putting myself through the stress of 4 hours of driving, screaming children, and the constant nagging of my family for one evening of games where I'll be there for 3 days? For Christmas, 2 days later? Yeah, no, you're fair. You're fair. You're totally fair on this one, man. I gave you my heart. Totally fair, bro. Yeah, not the asshole, not the asshole, not the asshole. Like, literally, man. That's basically it, man. I don't know what to say. You're good. I can almost predict the controversial comments. Should I look at them? Give it away. No, I mean, they seem kind of normal, honestly. You better choose work first. No way you should call off. It's a terrible expectation. You can't compare your commercial, I forgot the job, to nurses. That is a good guess, though. Now what people want to act right. Sounds like you weren't excited to be there with your family and the kids anyways. Like, I don't know, kind of a reach, man. This one doesn't have like any controversial comments, dude. I think that one's fine, dude. What the fuck is this, man? What is this title? Would I be the asshole if I fake being sick to skip Christmas Day with most of my family because I didn't ask my stepmom to adopt me after my stepsister asked my dad to adopt her? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know if I want to read it, dude. I'm just like, would I be the asshole if I fake being sick to skip Christmas Day with most of my family because I didn't ask my stepmom to adopt me after my stepsister asked me to adopt? Like, I don't even know, man. I'm skipping that one. I'm sorry, dude. It's too much. Oh, God. This is crazy. Am I the asshole for not telling my parents that I had a baby? Oh, shit. That's crazy, man. I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Hi, Reddit. I never used this app before, but one of my best friends said I should come here for some advice. Wow, they really fucked you over, dude. From people who aren't biased, yeah, they really fucked you over. Deadass. These people are extremely biased. Please forgive me if I ramble off or if I don't explain the situation that well. For context, I, 18 female, don't have a good relationship with my parents, 52 female and 50 or male. Growing up, they always kind of favored my older brother more, 28 male, probably from the fact that they always wanted one kid. I didn't have the best childhood with my parents, starting at the age of 6. I went back and forth with my grandparents. This shit is so weird. I don't need this information. This level of information is crazy. My grandparents, paternal, 69 female and 70 male. I don't need to know the age of your grandparents, nor if they're paternal or not. I don't know. It's just weird, man. But anyways, I went back and forth with my grandparents' house and their house for a few years before I moved in with my grandparents fully at the age of 10. And even though my grandparents were retired already, they tried their best to give me a nice childhood, even if my parents didn't want to give me one. Last time I talked to them was over a year ago during the holiday, probably around November, December. Okay. Well, in late March of this year, November, December 2024, in late March of this year, I found out that I was pregnant. Yes, I know I'm young and I've made some quote unquote bad decisions, but I love my baby girl and I wouldn't trade her for the world. Fair enough. For the sake of her privacy, I'm just going to call her baby. I didn't tell that many people. I didn't tell that too many people. Only people close to me and close to my boyfriend. Baby girl was born on December 2nd. Well, earlier today, we had a Christmas dinner at my grandparents' where everyone was included. My parents and brother included. Okay. The fire noises just scared the fuck out of me. I thought my headphones were done for. Oh no. I'm sorry, guys. Did it get super loud? I was gonna ask how is the campfire? I could lower it if it's too crackly, man. It's okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Earlier today, we had a Christmas dinner at my grandparents'. Everyone was included, my parents and brother included. I could tell they were shocked to see me holding a baby, let alone my baby, but didn't say anything at first. Okay. Until the actual dinner started, when one of my aunts asked me how baby was doing, which I started explaining how baby has been way more alert, even started cooing, lol. Well, I guess me explaining set something off in my mom because she said something along the lines of, "Why did you keep baby a secret from us?" Just kind of caught me off guard because I replied with, "Not a secret, I just didn't tell you." That didn't go over well. I guess because my mom started saying I took away their chance to be grandparents, which is bullshit because my brother can have kids. Okay, sure. And that I was selfish for not telling them. My dad agreed and said it was rude and embarrassing that they had to find out in front of everybody. Like, relax. It's really not that big of a deal, honestly. I told them straight up that I didn't feel comfortable sharing something that big with people who barely talk to me, and I just wanted to be left alone and have a peaceful pregnancy. Fair enough. Table got super awkward, which did make me feel bad for our family who was just trying to enjoy a meal. I don't feel bad for trying to protect my peace and trying to protect my daughter, but later that night, some family members told me that I was being selfish for not telling them. My grandparents and my boyfriend are trying to reassure me that I didn't have to tell them anything, but I'm starting to second guess. No, yeah, I think you're fine, dude. Before anyone asks, I know how it sounds taking a newborn out to a family party, but she was only allowed to be held by people she already lived with and wasn't passed around. Okay, fair enough. I think she's fine, dude. Obviously, I don't think that, like, if you got problematic people in your life and they happen to be your family and you cut them off and the only reason that they, want to be a part of your life or want to know these things is because they are your family, I don't know. I don't really think it justifies them being a part of your life, especially if they're bad people. I'm like, it is what it is, bro. They fucked up. In some way, they fucked up. And that's just what it is, bro. For this person, it is what it is, man. They messed up. She doesn't want them a part of their lives. Why even try to keep pursuing something like that, man? It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Not the asshole. They didn't raise you. Yeah. Yeah. Making a life-changing situation to you about them and their experience is so yucky. Agreed, man. Protect my peace. I'm saying. Just looking at these controversial comments. I don't know. Everyone sucks here. Like, I don't really think so. On this damn song, we just heard it, man. Listen, I'm sorry. I gotta skip you, dude. It's a good song, but we just heard it, man. Did we just hear this song too? I'm dying. I'm dying. Honestly, like, just stick me on the class. Soon Chia, thank you for the follow. Has Rudolph came on? I don't think so, man. What's up? What's up, bud? I'm home now. I'm so tired. I kind of feel you, man. Core, thank you for the diamond. Oh my god, again, Marry me? I mean, yes, please. Thank you, buddy. All right. I mean, I'm trying to find like some wacky ones. This one might be wacky though. Would I be the asshole for not giving my son's ex-girlfriend a ride back home from college for winter break? Okay. This is kind of it's almost like too real for me, dude, cuz I had to get rides back to college and from college to my mom's house. Well, let's see. I have an 18-year-old. Holy fuck. That had music to it. Cora, I've never seen that. Merry Christmas. Oh my god. Thank you. That was so cute. I agree. Dude. Actual fucking jump scare, man. Thank you so much. How kind. The gingerbread was. Thank you, buddy. All right. I have an 18-year-old son that I share with my ex. My son just finished his first semester of college. He goes to my alma mater, which is on the other side of the country, United States, from where we live. A couple of years ago, he started dating the daughter of one of my mother's best friends. Okay? The daughter of my mother's best friend. Of my mother's best friend, I should say. Sure. She decided she wanted to go to the same school as my son and is attending the same college. Okay? Since she left for college, her parents' marriage has imploded. She's also apparently been having a hard time finding friends at the college. She started treating my son badly, and this culminated in her kissing another guy. Pretty rough. My son broke up with her after finding out. This was 2 weeks ago. All right, that's fair. The winter break is about a month long. She's been planning to ride with my son back home. She does not have a car. I flew to the college to ride with my son in his car back home. She apparently assumed that my son was still giving her a ride because she asked my son when we were planning to leave tomorrow to drive back home. My son told her she's not getting a ride. Damn. Okay. She has no other way home, and the plane ticket is about $1,200 right now. God damn. $1,200? That's crazy. He refused. My ex called me since I'm here and demanded that I give her a ride. Since it is technically my car, I'm the only person on the title. I told her I'm going along with whatever our son wants to do. Man. Oh, man. This is rough. Because I understand. I understand where they're both coming from. But, like, what do you do, man? Like, if you're not going to drive the kid back, what do? Get to renting a car? Like, am I understanding this correctly that they're at the dad's home? Like, is that what's happening? I can't really tell. But if that is the case, no. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying, is they're going back home to college. Is she in the same house? They're at college going back to the dad's house? A ride back home from college. No, it's the other way around. Oh, no, it's not. A ride back home from college. Yeah, okay. So it's like you're saying. They're at college and they're taking a ride back home. Oh, yeah, good luck. And that in that instance, I thought it was the other way around. In that instance, I'm like, yeah, that's up to you, man. That isn't his problem. That's none of their problems. That's the school's problem at that point. And that kind of sucks, but I'm like, what do you expect? She can't cheat, then expect she's still going to get a ride? I don't even know why she... Why are they still talking to each other? You feel me? Like, what happened here? I don't understand. How are they still, like, how is she still like, so when are we going? Are you fucking crazy? Why does your ex care more about her than her own son? Pretty valid. Tell her to get the guy she kissed to get her home? Well. My response would be, ask the guy you cheated on me for the ride? Well. Yeah, no, I understand, dude. That's crazy, man. $100. That's so rough, dude. This is some, like, real karma shit. You know what I mean? This isn't your problem to solve. For real, man. My boyfriend got me hella dresses, a cute CD player that looks like a lime. Oh, that looks lime, a vinyl player. W. I'm gonna give you a W. Also, I'm like, to be honest, come on, man. There's not just one way to get her. You know, you ever heard of the bus, man? I was gonna say when I was in college and I had to get back home, um, for winter break, I would take. There was like a little Facebook thing. It's the only time that I use Facebook. There was a little Facebook group for my college in particular, where we people would drive you if they're going in that direction. They would say going from college to this town or whatever, and you know available 4 seats or some shit like that, and then you would pay like 10, $20 or whatever it was for your part, right? And I did it like twice or 3 times, maybe 4 times. Very, very scary, I'll say, because it's not like a taxi service. It was like scary, but it was also a little bit like these are college students, so I felt a little bit safe at the same time. But man, it was so fucking awkward. You know how many times I I was there with these people? Like there'd be times where multiple people would be in the car, and then it would just be like an awkward kind of silence. Nobody's really talking to each other. People are just kind of, maybe sometimes people would talk, some people would say something, but it would be a little awkward. But the worst shit ever was when there was like there was one time in particular. It was me and this girlie, and that's it. It was just me and her. And I was in the front, and she was obviously in the front. And I was just sitting there, and I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck to say at all. I'm just, I'm just saying nothing. It's just awkward. It's extremely awkward. And I'm like, man, I'm like, thank you for driving, but I am like, I don't know what to say to you, man. It feels so good when I got to college and got out of that car. Hi, Laura. Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry effing. It was pretty fun though, man. Oh Lord. This person says she doesn't deserve it, but it would be a great thing to do for her. She's young and stupid. Haven't we all been there? No need to forgive. Just be the bigger person. It's Christmas. Like, listen, hear me out, right? I understand what you're trying to say. I get it. Be the bigger person. Just don't deal with it. You know what I mean? Just like I think I would just move on. Like it's not my problem to deal with. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. You and your son should give her a pleasant and fun ride home for the holidays. Do not leave a young student without many friends. How do you even know that? At the college on the other side of the country for the holiday. If it were your son in this situation, you'd want the same for the other kid's father. They said it? Oh, my bad. However, it's up to her family to get back to her college after the holidays. Listen, man, like I get the idea. But come on, man. Also, what do you mean you and your son should give her a pleasant and fun ride home for the holidays? Shut the hell up, bruh. Shut the hell up, bruh. Oh, they can figure it out, bruh. Come on, man. Oh, man. You're the asshole. This is where you teach your teenager that the ex is still a person he once cared about. Like, I get it, but nah. I see a lot of pettiness here. I don't think it's petty. I think it's pretty understandable. Also, like, honestly, I just wouldn't want to be in the car with this person and my son. Like, if I was the dad or the son, I would not want to be in this car. Honestly, if I was her, I wouldn't want to be in this car. That should be awkward as fuck, man. Think he's gonna want to sit in the car with this ex that's a cheater? For real, man. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay. Damn, I thought this was gonna be a way more interesting story, but that was. Did someone say forgive her because she's young, or am I tripping? No, someone did say that. She's young. It's Christmas. Like, bruh. Honestly, you shouldn't forgive her so she could learn from the lesson. Far family, thank you for the harmony and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, buddy. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, man. This almost feels like too good. This almost feels like too good, man. Like, it's too easy. It's too easy. Am I the asshole for yelling at my husband, 38, that I'm 28, not a stay-at-home mom, and he needs to step up or get out? It almost feels like it's gonna be a slam dunk story. I'm so interested to hear what this is gonna say, man. Guess who just tuned her guitar? WW. Let me start by saying I have the most respect for stay-at-home moms and what they do, as my mother was one and my grandma. But it's not something I can financially do or mentally. Fair enough. I'm 28. My husband is 38. We both work, but he has more of a traditional day job during the week, and I work in the hospital. So my hours can be a little crazy. During the week, I do all the cooking, cleaning, childcare, school drop-off, and workout after the kids go down. Okay? Then on days, but then on the days I work, 12 to 15 hours. God damn. Did she say what she does? I work in the hospital. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. God damn. I'm still expected to keep up with the house and kids. It's a 50-50 shot if he makes dinner when I work. Plus the bills are 70-30 as I make more money. If we go out to dinner, I pay. If we want to go on vacation, I pay. If we want to go out to the town, I pay. If we do anything extra outside our standard bills, I pay. We have separate accounts because he will spend without thinking. If he says he sees any money in the bank, what? That's crazy. What are we doing, man? He acts like it's the craziest thing in the world, expecting him to at least take the garbage out. Or even help clean up after dinner. Yeah, obviously you're not the asshole. I knew this was gonna be a slam dunk. You're not the asshole. Like, what are we doing? You make more money. You work, you do all of the work, all of the chores, the housework, you take care of the kids. What are you doing? Damn. This person says you might as well leave him. You're already a single mom. Damn. Damn. That's crazy, man. How do you reproduce with assholes like this? I'm sorry, but I'm exhausted just hearing this. I feel you, bro. But really the real answer is probably because they're not, you know, necessarily like this at the start, and then they show their complacency. You know, this too. Why are women? Why is this woman marrying men that is a decade older? This one I can agree. Like, you don't need this ship. You know what I mean? Because this is crazy, bro. Wow. This person says, "Why are you with him? Must be fantastic sex because he has nothing else to offer." And then they reply, "Embarrassment of a failed marriage and my kid." I would fucking hate to be in that situation. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck, man. This person also says, "You chose him." I feel like this is this is not beneficial. You know what I mean? Like just because you chose something or someone or anything, right, at the start 5 years ago, does that mean in 5 years you have to still be there? You have to still be with that person or be with that thing or like that thing or whatever the fuck? Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like that's a detrimental attitude, in my opinion. Anyways, that's that one. Let's get a few more in. We're close to the end of stream. Oh, wow. I am not touching that one. I am not. No way, man. It's so close already. What happened? Feels like stream just started. I know, man. I was thinking the same thing, man. Oh, I gotta. Man, these are so short. I want a long one, but it's fine. It's fine. Correlate, buddy. So this one is, am I the asshole for saying I won't move in with my boyfriend if his mom just keeps showing up? I'm like, this the titles are so good, dude. So me, 23 female, and my boyfriend, 26 male, have been together for 2 years, and we're talking about moving in. I really do like him, and I can see us moving together for sure. But his mom is like a lot. She's a nice lady and everything, but she just shows up at his apartment whenever. No text, no call. She just uses her key and walks in. That's crazy. Sometimes with food, sometimes just to say hi. The fact that she has a key to the apartment and just shows up like that is crazy, bro. Sometimes just to say hi is also crazy. But okay. I don't even know why she has the keys to the apartment. Yep. And if I ask my boyfriend, he just switches the subject. I'm brother, leave. What do you mean he just switches the subject? What are you talking about? Corey, thank you for the snow globe. That's crazy. I told my boyfriend before, it low-key makes me uncomfortable, but he was like, that's just how she is. It's not worth making her mad. Wow, not worth making her mad. Your problems are not worth me upsetting my mother. Your boundaries are not worth me talking with my mother about in case she gets upset. Okay. So last week we were literally in the middle of an argument and she just walked in. Oh, that's crazy. It was so awkward. She acted like nothing was happening and started talking about her garden. What are we talking about? I wanted to disappear. Later, I told him I don't want to move in there if she's going to keep doing that. Motherfucker just walked in on two people yelling and just started going off about her garden, man. That's fucking funny. I said she can't have a key and come over unannounced. He got all quiet and said if I was making him choose between me and his mom. Or, sorry, said I was making him choose between me and his mom. Okay, here we go. I was like, no, I just want privacy. He says I'm overreacting. All couples go through this. No, they don't. And then his mom cried when he brought it up. Oh my God, dog. I'm like, mom, you need to find friends that are not your son or your son's girlfriend. You need to find friends. Go out and talk to people. I know it's scary. I know it's hard, but you need to find friends, find a hobby that can introduce more friends. You need something that's not this. This shit is crazy, man. Because honest to God, if you don't do this, you're going to ruin your son's relationship, or your son and his girlfriend are going to cut ties with you. And in this instance, it seems like the tie cutting is not going to happen. Anyways, it's easier to break up with a mama's boy than to divorce one. True, true. Clipping that for my mom because that's how she is with my brothers. It's not okay. Wish me luck. My God, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That one's crazy, bro. I'm moving on, dude. That shit is crazy. Oh, man. Oh, here's a longer one. And a Christmas one, too. Am I the asshole because I wouldn't help pay for my younger brother's Christmas present when I know how upset he will be about not getting it? About not getting it, huh? Okay. I, 17 male kid, have a younger brother, 8. He's our parents' favorite, and they don't really try to hide it. They've admitted to everyone who knows them that he was so easy to love. Wow. And they felt like real parents when they had him? Wow. I'm sorry, Justin. I have to skip. Because they were ready and they had planned for him. Sure. I was the cryptic pregnancy for my mom, and I was born 3 hours after she found out she was pregnant. What? I was born 3 hours after she found out she was pregnant? What? I've seen photos of my mom days before I was born. She had no bump or anything. What the fuck? That shit is crazy. Man, we're weird, bro. Humans are wild, bro. Gage, thank you for the heart. I believe that they didn't really know. Okay. I can't say I have a relationship with my parents. They pawned me off on anyone who would take me when I was too young to take care of myself. My brother was already born before they started pawning me off. The phrasing here is crazy, man. Before they stopped pawning me off on anyone who'd take me. And then I was in the house while they played Happy Family with him, and I was on the outside. Because of all that, I don't have a relationship with my brother either. Really rough. Really rough. My parents treat me like the unwanted roommate that they need. We never eat together as a family or do anything as a family. They do stuff as a family with my brother, and that's kind of it. I bounce around still whenever friends can let me come over, and that's really it. This is actually sad. This is terrible, dude. My God. I work part-time so I can save and get out of here. My parents know, and they happily give me all my papers a year and a half ago. They happily gave me all my papers a year and a half ago to do whatever the hell I want. Terrible parents, dude. The last 3 months I was sick on and off around the house more, and I heard talk and stuff about this present my brother wanted for Christmas. My parents intended to get him that and a bunch of other stuff. They ended up not being able to afford it. A couple of weeks ago, they told me they couldn't afford it and asked for $250 towards it. All right? It shocked the hell out of me, but I said no and told them I wasn't helping them buy anything for anyone. They tried to guilt trip me, and maybe it would work if I had some kind of connection to my brother. If I loved him in some way, but I don't, oh my god, this is just fucked up, man. This is not fun. This is just sad. There's nothing there for me. I feel the same about my parents too. I used to love them, but we're basically strangers who live under the same roof. My parents pushed back on my refusal, but I didn't give in, and they had brought up to my brother that he might not get it. But they backtracked because he got really upset. I heard all of it, but still didn't care. They asked me to change my mind because I know how upset he'll be on Christmas Day when he realizes. They told me as late as last night that they can still get it if I give them $250. My answer still stays the same, and I know he'll be upset. He might cry all day Christmas, but my answer is no. Does that make me the asshole? I mean, I don't know, man. No, I don't think you're an asshole. I think it's just a fucking terrible situation, bro. Like, this is terrible, bro. I am also really curious what the gift is. I know it, like, doesn't really matter, but I'm super curious as to what this gift could be, man. Even Harry Potter didn't have to pay for his cousin's presents. Bruh. This is a really good point. They're literally acting worse than the Dursleys, which is really saying something. Fucking Redditors, man. Oh man. I mean, I think it's I think it's pretty understood, man, that, that this is pretty fucked up. Like, this is just rough, man. Cora, thank you for the diamond again. Holy crap. I forgot cryptic pregnancies exist. Yeah, I never even heard of that until literally right now. I think we got time for legit one more. So let's get one more. Oh man. Some of these things are funny, man. Oh god. Oh my god. Dude, Am I the Asshole is crazy. Some of, like, one title will be like, Am I the Asshole for, like, beating the shit out of my brother? And then the next one will be like, Am I the asshole for leaving a group text with my dad, who added me and my sister, who I don't know? Like, bruh. That shit is crazy, man. Well, this is wild. What is this? Someone threw my child a birthday party without notifying me. What? Dude. All right, man. This is the finale, man. I gotta know. So, on Saturday, we celebrated my son's birthday, and my husband and I had a party for him with all his friends and our families. It was a blast. Everything turned out perfect. 2 weeks ago, my mother-in-law asked if she could borrow my son the day after his birthday to take him to to his favorite indoor playground. Of course, it's a mother-in-law. She texted me today, she texted me today and asked if she could also borrow my daughter, 8-month-old, to take her so I could stay behind and clean the mess from the party. All right. I thought, wow, that would be helpful, right? Well, little did I know, she took them to the indoor playground because my sister-in-law planned a party for my son and invited all of her friends and their kids that I don't even know or have ever met. Man. My son only knew one kid out of the bunch that went. That's fucking crazy. I probably only met 2 of the 15 people that went. This is crazy. I was so devastated, or I am so devastated at the fact that my mother-in-law was not honest with my husband and I from the start. My husband and I are not in talking terms. My sister-in-law. My husband and I are not in talking terms with my sister-in-law. There we go. But even then, my mother-in-law made us invite her to the party we threw for my son and threatened to stop helping us if the kids. Stop helping us with the kids if we didn't. Which is just crazy, by the way, but okay. She hardly even helps with the kids anyways. But to keep the peace with my mother-in-law, we decided to invite my sister-in-law, and she did come to my son's birthday party. Well, now I'm so disappointed and disgusted that they would throw my son a birthday party with a bunch of strangers. Yeah, this is crazy that he didn't know. Not only that, but I trusted them with my baby. Also crazy. And now I'm seeing all these pictures of strangers holding my baby. Wow! This is fucking insane. This is crazy. All these pictures of strangers holding my baby girl as well. And it just makes me feel like a horrible mother knowing I didn't have control over their safety. This is crazy. Am I the asshole for thinking I should have been notified, invited, and even asked if it was okay to have thrown him a party? We've also been planning a surprise party for my mother-in-law next week with a DJ and a whole ass live band. God, a lot of fucking money, bro. I'm tempted to cancel now. My husband is talking to his mom tomorrow. I'm losing sleep, feeling the worst mom ever. Update. My husband spoke to my mother-in-law. She apologized to us, and she understands how horrible it was that she lied. Okay. She understands why we are limiting contact and are only allowing supervised visits. She's a sweet lady, and my kids love her, but a surprise party has still been canceled. Not the surprise party, man. That's terrible. We're taking our losses with vendors. My husband still feels horrible since it's a huge milestone birthday. But ultimately, his mom broke our trust. My sister-in-law will now be completely cut out of our lives. She's not taking accountability. Oh my god. And fails to see that throwing a child a birthday party without inviting the parents is inappropriate. Plus a bit of context. My son is on the spectrum. Oh my man, this is crazy. Super smart and bright kid, but he still struggles with full communication. I'm very cautious of who we allow in our lives because of this. How is it appropriate to throw a birthday party with people he doesn't know? She's fully blaming her mom for not communicating that to us, that it was a birthday party, when she literally saw all of us the day before and the party was with her friends. This is fucking crazy. She's no longer allowed to have a relationship with our kids. Yep, I have a gut feeling the birthday party she planned was more for her to flaunt what a great aunt she is, nothing to do with my son. She hardly even... Clearly, this was for her and not the kid. As for the Instagram photos she posted on her stories of the party and thanking her friends for showing up for my son, I commented on her story asking her to remove them, and she completely ignored my demand, even though I found out she read it because she told her mom. I reported them to Instagram and they never took them down, saying they didn't break the guidelines. Well, that's no surprise. Now the stories are gone, so that's done with. I took a screenshot of all her stories and how I asked her to take them down. Yeah. I blasted them on social media saying my husband and I were not invited. Oh, Lord, this is messy, bro. Or asked permission to her throwing him a birthday celebration and would have never allowed it, considering it was with people he and we, the child's parents, didn't know. That is crazy. Obviously, my son was happy. He got presents and cake, but so wrong and inappropriate considering how she went about it. No, yeah, this person's insane. It's like, I almost wonder if this is the type of shit that could be classified as like, it's like you're one step away from kidnapping. You know what I mean? Like you're almost there. It's like a little, at least you're one step away from like a serious crime. Cause this shit is crazy, man. Especially they took your kid, your baby, and started handing the baby to strangers. What the fuck is going on there, man? That's fucking crazy, man. Wow. I'm just looking at the comments. These are crazy, man. No, I have to see the contract. Especially a child on the spectrum. They need so much support, and just taking them away from their guardians. For real. Mother-in-law, when she reads the story, and that she was supposed to have a surprise party and ruined it for herself. Yeah, honestly, where's the comment that's like, what was the live band that was playing? I gotta know, man. What was the live band? I gotta know. I'm like, I mean, if it was like, oh man, what's that shitty garbage band? I forgot, man. Dirty Mind. What's that band, bro? If it was them, take them out of here, bro. 303, bro. 303. If it's them, it's okay. You can cancel it. But anybody else, I don't know, man. It's not your party. You should be you shouldn't be jealous that you're not invited. People like are not getting the right idea. What are you talking about? The fuck? Yeah, I mean everything looks normal here, man. Get rid of her. Let's ignore the kidnapper. She's just upset she wasn't invited. It's fucking crazy. That shit's crazy. These people are like hilarious, man. They're like, you shouldn't cancel the party, If the party's still on, invite your coworkers, friends, and neighbors. Fill the party with people who support you, and let her be an afterthought at her own party. The same way you and your husband were afterthoughts at the secret party. Don't even put her name on the cake. Or just, like, don't do it. Like, what are we talking about? Come on, bruh. Shit, it's just like leave. All right, my friends. That is it. That was the great Angel Bonanza bash. Oh, goodbye, YouTube. Bye.